We are unbeatable, we'll train until we meet our goal. The stakes are high, no we won't fold, because we are unbeatable. We are unbeatable, we'll train until we meet our goal. If stakes are high, no we won't fold, because we are unbeatable.
As each of you start to walk up the steps to the third floor, you will immediately feel that there is a difference in the air to this floor than the one below. Whereas there was the illusion of a lot of different things moving on the second floor, as you go to the third floor and you start to pull your flashlights up, you can feel a lot of different things moving in the air. You can hear the flapping of dozens of wings. Flapping all and around the room. Mr. Fuji Jr. and Asher, both of you remember that in the months after the Pokemon Tower renovation started, there was a colony of Zubats and Golbats that moved into the tower, and it seems like they may have found themselves down here on the third floor. You've occasionally had to clear them away from the battery as it gets warm because they like to cuddle up against it, but you find that they are now on this floor. And as you start to head up, you can hear
Zubat, 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 Golbat, Golbat.
Keep telling them they're gonna get shocked if they get close to that battery.
We've tried putting up nets. We've tried...
Doesn't work. Nothing works.
gates. Nothing. They keep
Wait.
destroying it.
Is the generator out?
generator is not currently on.
Why is it off?
I think the ghost in the tower might be affecting it, possibly.
Well, maybe a Zubat just got in. Maybe that's the problem.
Yes, we'll check the battery and see if anything's disconnected it from the solar panels, because it's still bright outside, if I recall.
He stares at Iggy. Okay.
Iggy, Jolteon. As it like looks up at you and it's like makes like a face like,
Hear that
what are you
Sigma
thinking
music.
right now?
Maybe we could charge it if we need to, but if we don't need to, then we don't gotta worry about it.
Jolteon hit us with a flash. Just
And it, like you see like all the electricity. Every time Jolteon like lets the electricity go through its fur, all of the little tendrils, it sounds like a dozen tiny little tasers
Like
going off, like the little like
quills? Yeah.
tick, 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 clicking noises. But it does still leave the current issue of heading to the third floor right now, because you're still on the stairs at the moment. If you enter this floor properly, you might upset the large colony of Zubat and Golbat that are there.
Oh.
What is the plan?
Would there be a way to try and lure the Zubat out so that we could just kind of freely move past them, or has that not seen a lot of success?
I'm thinking, normally they're on the third floor regularly, but for them to come down, there's no panels or windows that would lead out of the building.
There are no windows in the tower, period. The only exit to the tower is the front door. You know that the wires are run through one of the walls, so it's not like there's a panel to access outside.
I mean, there's a pretty high chance that they just ate through any form of guarding of the generator that we put up, and might be one trapped there. If we're careful, they probably won't attack us. And also, even if they do, we do have a Jolteon. As long as we
This is
just
true.
lightly hurt them.
Do we know Could I make an intelligence check for the floor layout, or does it seem like this
The
would
layout?
also be a maze?
So, as you kind of like stick your head up and over the edge of the ledge, you can see that there is nothing moving here. It seems like the illusory mage was specific to the second floor. Potentially that's where the ghost Pokemon, that's like their last stand of defense. Everything else, it seems like it'd be normal to walk through. Easily enough, thinking about the way that this floor goes, you know that all of the floors in the tower are oddly constructed and very inefficiently laid out. But you could definitely...
It's pretty efficient.
I don't know about that one.
My father worked hard on this tower.
You could definitely get from one end of the room to the other pretty quickly. You would know that you were technically... So, just to give you directions to help work off of, you are coming up on the east side of the room. The west side of the room is where the exit is at. It would be on the northmost side that the battery is at. to give you an idea of where you're going. So if you wanted to go direct, you could hug along the south wall, get to the west side. You could cut through the middle, which might be a little hard with all the rows and like shrines, but you could definitely navigate it. Or you could try and hug the north wall to go to the battery and get through there.
You know what I didn't buy that I thought I would buy, but I didn't?
What did you not buy?
Repel.
You definitely didn't.
Unfortunate. Okay.
God,
Shit, I didn't either.
I was upset about the things that they did to the tower and trying to add all technology, but gosh, I do love a Zubat.
Ooh. Maybe if we were to catch one, see if it could help convince the others to not harm us.
That's a great idea.
Would you be up for that, Asher?
Asher, go for
I know
it.
it's a lot of responsibility.
No, I love Zubat. I've come up here a few times when needing to like make antidotes and potions because their poison is dangerous. And sometimes, Troubadour can't help us the whole way. So yeah, no, I would love to. I've tried a few times, but I don't have a great arm.
I'd like to see if my blue friend here might be able to help us. And I'll look over to Ghastly. Do you think you might be able to help lure one out?
Ghastly's form diminishes and its eyes get so big. It's like, Ghastly, Ghastly.
Oh yes, you can. Look at you. You absolutely can. I'm gonna. I know I can't physically touch him, but I'm just gonna try and turn him around.
Just
My
try, like,
hands are just
push
gonna
it.
mush through it.
Just like you start like blowing. You go,
Wind
You
turbine.
get in there.
Just-
Get in there. Start trying
trying
to
to
waft
flash.
him in there.
Yeah.
I watched the CW Flash. This is how they.
Yeah, this is how you,
This is how you solve every problem.
Bear, you gotta move quick enough.
You kind of pressure Ghastly forward, and it looks like you're like, Ghastly.
But what I'd like
what
to
are
try
you
and
ordering
do,
it to do?
I'd like to try and have it use its ability Confuse Ray, but sprinkle in the ability Hypnosis. If you'll let me use these two
Trying
moves
to confuse
together,
and sleep at
So,
the same time.
not necessarily sleep it, but like make it in like a daze so that it moves away from like the herd. Either try and get like a Golbat or a.
Whilst we're talking about this, Asher
Storm, I guess?
will bring up. I know quite a lot about Pokemon, but I can't quite remember. Do Zubats work on a hierarchy? If we were to catch a Golbat, do you think there's a higher chance of them letting us through?
Most Pokemon colonies do work of a hierarchy of the more elder, or like basically the more elder Pokemon within the hierarchy, generally speaking, have a large amount of sway within colony.
Okay. Just essentially like maybe do that, but maybe attempt to hit a Golbat. I know it might be slightly harder, but
Think so, yeah. You're onto something, DM. And no, I'm not in a battle. Can I use my Obsessive Facts to help procure a Golbat specifically?
Roll me one of those things at random. Give me a D6 roll.
I'd have to roll a D8, or do I just use it to do like
So-
a lore check, right?
Yeah. So essentially, with your obsessive facts ability, just to let everyone else know what this obsessive facts ability. This is one of the abilities of the Pokemon fanatic. Your
good.
knowledge of Pokemon will randomly appear to you as you interact with Pokemon in battle. At the beginning of each turn, you can designate a Pokemon that you can see and roll a difficulty 8 Pokelore check. On a success, you, at random, learn that Pokemon's ability, stat dice distribution, or weaknesses and strengths.
ooh, very nice.
Go ahead and roll me that lore check.
Fuck's
Okay, lore
hard,
check.
actually.
Okay, so that's
Is there any chance I could add a plus to
Education.
this if we're talking amongst
You
each other?
could, if you're all chatting, I will give him an advantage.
Oh,
So that'll
okay.
be an additional D4.
I was gonna. Okay, never mind. I think that's better than what I was gonna argue.
What are you about to do?
I'm really abusing Poke handling, and I was like, maybe I could.
Yeah, I have a move
So-
called Knowledge
No.
Seeker, and I was also going to
Do
try and
that.
do some shenanigans.
Do that.
okay.
Hey,
Good, because I rolled really low, so thank you for the advantage on that. Because that was a 2 on the die, and I roll a D12 normally. Plus
Ooh.
2 for my skill, so that's 4. Plus I rolled a 3.
Nice.
So
Plus
7
3.
plus my badges,
Brilliant.
which would
Okay.
be
Plus
10.
3, 10? 10 is
Nice.
pretty good.
That is really
Okay.
good. Nice one.
Which Pokemon did you designate for your obsessive facts?
Golbat, I believe.
Yeah.
Golbat.
Golbat. Okay, roll me a D6. Let me figure out which thing you're gonna find
Is it a
out.
fucking shiny Golbat?
Here, Matt, can you roll the
That's not
D6
what
for
we're
me?
looking for.
Wait.
Krail, can you roll that D6?
Oh, yeah, Hannah, all day. I'd love to do that.
wait. Let me kiss it.
Because it's
I'm gonna take away a kiss from it. I'm retracting.
Okay,
it.
well, I'm going to
You
use a
fuck.
double
different
kiss,
dice
double
then.
kiss.
Mwah.
Thank you. Ha! Aaron can't take away this one. Oh, piss. Aaron can't take away this one. That's a 4.
Let's go.
Okay, it's not the worst.
Big
So
old
let's see here.
smooch 4.
That's gonna be the second one. So you're gonna learn Golbat's stat die distribution.
My girlfriend.
As you are kind of like, you shine your flashlight up and you can see the flashes of tiny blue Pokemon. At one point there is a massive one. I don't know if any of you remember this, but Golbat is a much bigger
It's
Pokemon
huge, yeah.
than people
it is
give
like
it
4
credit
feet
for.
tall or
Yeah,
something,
don't.
right?
Yeah, so Golbat is 5'3". We have very short
Where do
friends
we 5 foot we?
who are literally that tall. But as you look up, you see hanging from one of the wires on the ceiling that lead to like the large LED strips, like the large, like not LED strips, sorry, the big like tube lights that attach to everything. You can see that there is a 5 foot tall bat monster. That its body is a mouth. Like its mouth is open. It's got a long like pink tongue.
Fucking love
just
these
kind of
guys.
lolling
They're
out
so
of it.
gross.
Arceus, they're a bigot.
And as you look
Big.
at that Golbat specifically, you can tell based off of the normal distribution of like the stats of Golbat that its
Alpha.
HP is a D10, its attack is a D12, defense is a D6, special attack is a D4, special defense is a D8, and its speed is a D20.
That fucks for me because that is almost the exact opposite of Troubadour.
Perfect.
I've posted a screenshot of this in our chat so that you have access to that if you would like to look at it at any
Sweet.
point.
I'll waft
You'll
it.
disseminate
Ghastly.
this information.
I'll waft it Ghastly.
Yo,
and be
dude,
like,
what?
That's the one.
Ghastly goes, Ghastly! Like, what the fuck do you expect me to do against that thing?
Try to confuse it and help it come towards us.
Ghastly.
You should know hypnosis and confusion. Just put the two together. It's not complicated.
Ghastly, ghastly,
It may
ghastly.
actually it may be complicated. I don't know what all that goes into that for you as a Pokemon, but I hope you understand what I mean.
Ghastly is going to change its little foggy form to make like the numeral of like a 1. Like pick one of those two. It does not have the ability to do 2 yet.
Is it above us?
It is in the middle of the room, perched above the room. So you're off to the side right now at the base of the at the top of the stairs. So you can see it on a diagonal from where you're at.
Okay.
This is so
I am
spooky.
going to try and I'm gonna try and use hypnosis.
Okay. So with that, you are going to roll a special attack die for Ghastly. I am going to roll an
God's a
HP.
D20.
I'm going to roll an HP die
Oh lord.
for Golbat, and
What's
we're going to see what happens.
special?
Can I-
Ooh, that sucks. That special
Can I-
defense sucks on that.
Could I further assist with Iggy?
In what way?
Trying to paralyze it with Thunderbolt?
If you want to also try and
sick.
smack it with a Thunderbolt at the same, I'll let all of you unload a volley of attacks on this thing right now if you want. I'm
Yeah,
down
absolutely.
with
I
that.
think-
I'm okay with that.
I think he's like, let me try and help you out, and he'll do. Or
Okay.
no, never mind. It's
I'll look
Thunder
to Asher and
Fang.
say, I have enough berries to help it recover. So
Yeah,
it'll
I
be
mean,
fine for battle.
I have purely,
I'll give
like,
you some of
poison
mine
and
as
stuff,
well.
So mine won't really help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's literally that scene from like The Boys where there's like the one hero on the ground and all this
beating the dogs
out
without
of
him.
fucking blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I will have Iggy cast Thunderfang.
Okay. Well, Thunderfang is a melee move, so Iggy's gonna have to run in that room if it wants to hit. It's got
He's
a
quick.
range of, it's got a 1 square. You can do it if you want. I'm just letting you know. I'm gonna
Matt,
have you
what
roll
are your
some-
thoughts? I don't want to obstruct your plan.
No, do what you wish, but there are a lot of them, and we still have to catch it and hope that works too. So maybe just not. Maybe that's maybe that's a backup.
That backup makes sense. Yep.
But I love the Moxie. Good,
Thank
keep
you.
Keep that where it is. Okay. So you said special attack.
Yep.
I
You're rolling
add
special
a-
attack. I'm rolling
what is
HP.
what is the rank of this Ghastly?
Oh, it is a rank 2. I apologize. I should have
Rank
put it
2.
on.
Okay, thank you.
What a pussy. Sorry.
I guess I get disadvantage on that attack now.
Yeah, you're fine.
You know what I mean?
Take a 5 penalty.
Spicy. That's gonna be an 18.
You mean 18?
Nice.
That is
I rolled a
bitches.
9, my friend.
Ooh,
in this,
it's a
and
critical
Clover, I
nothing.
did not keep track. Were you using your Thunderfang? Or are you holding
No.
back for now?
I'm holding back until I'm told otherwise.
That makes total sense. If anything, they might need a quick one to go get the Pokemon and fetch it and bring it back.
Thunderfang,
Because-
just grab it.
just grab it, leave. But as you, this is totally up to you because you got the success on the attack roll. How are you narrating this happen?
Oh fuck yeah!
I'm going to have Ghastly. I'm just again trying to do my best to help point him in the right direction for where it would be, and then I can see. You know how when Ghastly in the anime they'll do that like hypnotic pattern that kind of goes over their eyes? Yeah. Since I'm kind of behind / in the middle of Ghastly, I can see it from the opposite end, just making sure it's pointed in the right direction. Be like to the left, to the right, left, right, left.
Take it back
Right.
now, y'all.
And
kinda
what does
does
it,
off
what does
for a
it
little
look
bit,
like
and
as
I'm
this,
like,
as this
"Bruh."
hits the Golbat? Like, what does it look like as this is successful?
Yeah, so I think the eyes of the Ghastly kind of flash for a second, and the Golbat kind of sees the reflectiveness. Like, no, if you flash a flashlight in a cat's eyes, it looks like the devil.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
it backlights.
And so it catches its eyes, and the Golbat's like, and looks at it, and then just kind of gets caught in that stare, and then slowly just starts to lose it and just boop, fall off of its perch. As gently as it can, not taking any damage and falling right in front of the stairs. Crazy
I know.
enough.
No, that's
Wild.
definitely what happened. It
Right into a Pokeball?
onto the ground
The
from where it was
construction
at.
makes, like,
all of the other Zubat.
Everything just filters down to
Yeah,
us.
it's like
So
a,
it just
the whole
falls.
tower is a slip and
Yeah.
slide.
All of the little Zubat that were around it all just start to panic, like Zubat, like all just like flapping. They are all freaking the fuck out, and
Iggy,
it's like
grab
a
him,
little
grab him, Iggy.
tornado of Pokemon. Is Iggy going to go get the Golbat, or we just leave
Yeah,
it on the floor?
Iggy's gonna go grab him. My thing is, this is a fucking McDonald's play place with bats. It's a nightmare.
Oh, I wanted McDonald's play place.
Yeah.
Iggy
Clover will just
bounds
say,
across
"Iggy,
the floor
go!"
between
Yeah.
a set of shrines, and Iggy like grabs the one like leg of the Golbat. And it's at that point that you realize the Golbat's got like 10 pounds on Iggy.
Shit.
And Iggy starts
Shit.
to drag, and it starts to just like
Shit.
slide up. You hear like
Asher,
the
maybe now-
marble.
maybe
Yeah,
now
Asher
try to throw
runs
that
up and
Pokeball.
just tries to
Throw the
chuck it
fucking
into its
ball.
mouth. Chuck the Pokeball into its
So as
Swish.
you run up, you hear like the marble floor, like the Golbat like squeaking as it gets pulled like the of like flesh across
Jolteon's
marble.
claws are kind of like scraping on the little.
And you throw the ball. That's just a normal ass Pokeball, right?
Yeah, it's just a normal Pokeball.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a d20 plus 1.
Does
Oh
it
my
being asleep help with the save?
It does. A status condition lowers the
Oh
difficulty.
shit! You ever?
Kiss it.
Mwah.
So you're looking at difficulty
Kiss
12
it.
right now.
Yeah, kissed it, baby. You ever seen a puppy try to carry a toy that's way too
Sorry,
big for
difficulty
it?
14 because it has no major wounds.
Yeah, it's
Oh
like a
my
puppy
God.
trying to carry its like bed and move it to a different spot.
I got a 8, so
8, so that was a difficulty 14. So as you throw the ball, it like vroom, disappears, and
It's
Iggy looks
Iggy.
like confused, like
Jolteon.
Shit!
and like as looks around, the ball and like boom back into your hand. Being totally rejected by the Pokemon.
Question,
The Golbat
DM.
though still fully asleep. Yes, the professor says what?
What?
You say question, professor?
Yes. Question, Professor. If I throw a ball to catch this Pokemon, can I then give that ball to Asher?
Oh, absolutely. You can even throw one of Asher's balls if you want.
Okay.
It's fine. You can
Everybody just throws it.
I'll take one of my great balls and I'll chuck them.
Okay, go for it. Roll a check. That's difficulty
that
14.
scene in
You're gonna
Elf
add a 2
where
to the
he's
roll.
throwing snowballs. It's just
The snowballs.
All right, Matt, kiss it.
I'm gonna be real.
Thank you.
If the Pokemon anime were
Oh.
real, ganking Pokemon would be a very real thing. Just like ambush everybody, throw a Pokeball.
yeah.
Fifth Iggy right now, the fucking John Travolta again. I got a 15 on the die.
15 on the die plus 2 is gonna be 17. So as the first ball boom, pops back to your
Jesus.
hand, Asher, you see Clover behind you go
I got you.
and like throw the ball, and it like
That's what I sound like.
and it hits. That's what I think in my brain, and it hits the ground. And duk, 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 is a successful catch. This does not stop all of the Zubat in the air,
Zubat.
like just flying around everywhere. At this point, can I please get an agility roll for Iggy?
Oh,
I
fuck
need you to
yeah,
make
dog.
difficulty 7, please.
Agility roll?
Yes, and you can add Iggy's rank to this.
Agility.
Sorry, that's speed on this one. I
Oh, okay,
apologize.
I was like, this is a
you're
Pokemon,
good.
right? So this is speed?
You're good. Your Pokemon. Yeah. There's literally a table
Okay.
in the rules for
Okay.
changing like agility to speed, fortitude to
And then
HP,
I'll
things
add
like
my rank,
that. You were gonna add Iggy's rank, yes.
which
three.
is still 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking exploded again, dog!
Oh, let's go.
Oh, eat my ass! Sorry, can I swear on this Pokemon show?
You can swear all you want. You
Okay,
fucking
okay,
kidding me?
No, you have to say poke ass.
Are you
Eat
poke
my
kidding
poke
me?
ass!
Okay, we'll replace the word
ass,
fuck
I'm
with the word
ass,
okay
get
for the rest
crit
of the game.
on. Okay, there you go. There's that,
you
and then that's a
kidding?
13
Oh my gosh.
with
This chat is just full of zeros from you.
From Alec. Alec has exploded so many times.
thrice.
But Alec, as
Get the fuck out of there.
As Clover orders Iggy is going to, like a bolt of lightning, after looking around confused, John Travolta style, just like, it sees the great ball and goes, Jolteon, and just grabs it in its mouth and like a
I feel
fucking
like to
bolt of lightning
Iggy,
back
it's that
to you guys.
it's that X-Men scene where Quicksilver's just running really slowly with everything, but it's just Sigma music playing at the same time.
And as Iggy comes back, hits the top of the stairs, all of these bats are still freaking the fuck out. They are aggressive at this point, and those of you who are familiar with training Pokemon know that if you tried to go back to the 3rd floor right now with no help, they would attack you. They have lost their leader. They are scared. They don't have
taken their
the source of
I'm gonna
like
give
comfort in electricity.
Asher. I'm gonna give Asher a Lumberry, so that they can use it to cure the sleep or any condition thing on that.
I
Golbat.
will also give Asher a potion.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
Let me send you, Asher, your Golbat's
Thank you,
sheet.
hun. Thank you so much.
Stataroonies.
Wake it up and be super nice to it, and then you might get a Crobat. Who knows?
Absolutely is immediately what's going to happen.
Oh,
Just
because it's a
immediately.
friendship Evo.
Yeah, it is a friendship Evo. By the way,
fu-
everyone, when you catch a Pokemon, I've not written this on the sheet, and I apologize. When you catch a Pokemon, you default start at 1 friendship. Just letting you all know.
Mhm.
So your Golbat, when you grab that sheet, you will have 1 friendship on that sheet.
Oh god, I just realized I had a Cubone.
Fun fact for everyone at home: Golbat is the only shiny I've ever actually seen.
That's
in-
awesome.
Yeah.
Can
Well,
I
that's
roll
what's
just
really
in
because I
case?
got it. I turned it into a. You gotta roll. You gotta roll.
Just in case, can I try?
No, unfortunately, I'm gonna have Asher roll for this one, which means
Okay.
it's a significantly lower chance. Asher,
We
roll me a
really
D-
got to kiss it good.
You gotta roll a 1 on a D100.
Kiss my dice.
Mwah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh shit! I almost lost my damn mind. It's a 31. I got so excited then. I saw the 1 first. I was like, oh my god!
31, it is not shiny, but it is a particularly healthy specimen, being the kind of eldest of this colony. And you have a myriad of very powerful moves on this Pokemon.
Yeah, it's strong. I'm
It
very
wouldn't work
excited
if I
about
rolled
it.
anyway.
Takes it at the ball, gives it the berry.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of like a limp form onto the ground as you release it. It's still
We
asleep.
should back. It's taking up a lot of the stairs. We should probably
oh.
go jump back down a little bit.
It's a big boy.
Is immediately like right next to you, like, hi there, beautiful little guy. Hi. Oh my god, your mouth is so big. You're so poisonous. You're so dangerous.
Beautiful little
Hi.
guy. You could fit inside of its mouth.
Huge. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's still there, and you kind of like press the berry onto like its giant, like lolling tongue that's there. You maybe got you a little bit, and it goes. And you see it gets up, and you can hear like its massive jaw like click back into place, and it goes.
Oh. Hi.
Sun's getting real low.
Hi. Oh my god, you're so beautiful. You're so big. You're so magnificent. No wonder you're in charge of this guy. Hi. My name is Asher. I'm gonna be the new trainer. Would you mind telling everyone to calm down? We are here just to solve a little. We're here to solve a little problem that's going on. All the ghosts and everyone is just scared, and you look magnificent. Hi, how's it going? I would like to have you help us. Do you have a name? Anything that you prefer, other than Golbat, of course?
Roll for Love Bomb.
Golbat.
Sklumply? That's such a weird name, but it's your decision. Sklump?
Sklumply.
Sklumply. Like
fucked.
lovely, but sklump. Hello, Sklumply. It's so nice to meet you.
Like the large tongue like Alzheimer's.
No.
And it like looks at you and it is absorbing what you are saying to it. It is trying to like, okay, you've said 15 things.
Yeah, that's really how Asher gets people.
Yeah.
That's how they interact with everyone. Is they speak so fast that people
It's
just
disarming
They
in a way.
speak in fine print.
Yeah.
like. I speak in font size 8.
Fuck.
Go back.
I caught some of that.
Asher talks like a typewriter sounds.
The Golbat looks at you and is like still kind of confused at everything that's happening, but ultimately
Makes sense.
it's got a pretty quirky nature. It's like
Oh, silly goof.
Yeah.
it's gonna you immediately feel like the tongue like a fucking scarf wrap around your face to like as like a sign of affection. Just like
Big hug.
you hugging it in the way that it is. Your torso is like just basically in its mouth at this point as you
Yeah.
hug it.
I look to Clover. Is it eating them?
Clover is holding Iggy like he's a fucking baby, and he's like,
He's going.
I have no
Guilty,
idea. Actually,
I
like I'm looking at what's happening. I'm terrified.
I'm sure they'll let us know.
I am
It seems-
inside
As-
this Sklumply, this giant Golbat, as Troubadour, this hideous
Yeah.
just ball of muck is also like coming in for a
Troubadour
hug. And we're
is
all
like left out of the team and just like and just jumps on all of you and starts to wrap all of you in. It looks like, I just want to clarify the visual, is a researcher being eaten by a Golbat being eaten by a muck is what this would look
Yes.
like out of context.
So it looks
Really
like
the
the
best
a
Golbat.
Russian doll of
Hashtag Team
yeah,
War.
it looks like the Golbat ate Asher and is preemptively throwing up as Muck arrives.
But the like very wet and slimy hug puddle all stops after a moment. And you feel the Golbat's like tongue like
Go back.
Lucky.
and it looks up and it goes
Go down.
at the noises above. You had asked it to take care of the things above, right?
Yeah. Just
Okay.
calm down a little. We also kind of want to fix the generator since we're up here. Oh, the lights are off.
Go down.
Yeah? Okay, good. Yeah,
Go
yeah, yeah.
down.
Also, how do you feel about doing my taxes?
Go back. Go back.
But as it goes up, you see that it's gonna take its like giant wings and it's gonna go over its ears like this to all of you.
Go back.
Oh.
Go back. Go
Everyone
back.
cover your ears.
Okay, it makes its
Got
way
it.
to the top of the stairs, and you hear it through your ears release the highest pitch noise that is at the top of human hearing that you can hear. As it's going to release one of its supersonics, you can go ahead and mark that off on your
Absolutely.
sheet.
I can.
As it just like, oh, blah! And then like it goes from like that gargled cry to just a high pitched screech that Aaron is not going to try and recreate for the podcast listeners. But that sound seems to calm all of the Zubat down. You can hear the flapping.
Zubat, 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 Zubat.
All of them begin to calm down. And Golbat looks at you guys and goes,
Go back. Go back.
and like gestures with its wing. Oh,
Um,
my lips are so chapped from doing the Golbat voice.
I'm literally overjoyed with the fact that not 10 or 15 minutes ago I said, I'm actually not that into the Lavender Tower creatures. And you're like, here's a Golbat. I was like, I fucking love
a
Golbat.
Golbat.
dude.
I will kill for this thing.
Dude,
I love Golbat.
Oh my god. Yeah. Off topic, I was planning out the rest of that fanfiction I was writing. Literally put a Zubat as the second Pokemon on that trainer's team because I fucking love
I
Zubat.
love
That's
them.
why.
I think they're great. They're super
Yeah.
underrated.
I agree.
Okay, so Asher then... Come on. To everyone else. We got
To
some
everybody
message.
else?
And then we'll try to find the generator.
Okay.
Or knows where the generator is. Asher surely has
It
come up here
knows
before.
exactly where it is. It's one large room, and you all know like kind of where it is, especially because at this point, Clover has been like, you have all mentioned this information to Clover as you were all coming up. So like, all three of you, as soon as you start to get up, the flashlights can kind of point to the side, and you see the large like black battery that's attached to all the solar panels that's there. And Golbat, as it kind of hunkers walking awkwardly on its like two weird like feet up the stairs,
Go back.
and all the Zubats start to like return to their little perches, and then they all start to like almost like vibrate a little bit, kind of like excitedly, like
Zubat, 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 Zubat.
Golbat at this point has communicated that you are trying to fix the generator.
When we get to the generator,
Yeah.
has it been broken by the Zubats, or like overheating it by getting too close, or is it just off?
So, as you guys walk towards the generator, the three of you would see that it is not, in fact, broken at all. It looks like it has been carefully unplugged. As you get closer, I forget, Mr. Fuji Jr., is Ghastly out at the moment?
Yes. I think he and I are talking about what a good name for him should be. After hearing, was it Slump? Was it
Schlump.
That's very creative.
Sculply.
Slump? Slumply.
I thought it was Sklumply.
Sklumply works.
Slump.
Don't get offended that we didn't get your dumb fucking name right the first
It's
time. How dare
Golbat's
you?
name. They picked it. Stop being dickheads to my new Pokemon.
But you as you start to that thing, Ghastly sees that you all approach the generator, and it zooms out in front of you and like gets in front of the plug and goes,
Ghastly.
Why? What's no? We can't plug it back in. We need to. What?
Ghastly.
Did you do this? Do you know who did it?
Ghastly.
Are they not? They're not in this room, I presume. Are they higher up?
Ghastly's gonna kind of like elongate its body and make two like kind of like vague hands out in front of it, and it's gonna like point off the edges of its form, making kind of like a very rudimentary form of like a haunter.
Okay, yeah.
You should evolve and show me better.
Your blue shiny Ghastly is unimpressed by this.
Fucking evolve, dude.
But Ghastly's making it very clear that it was intentional, the unplugging of the generator.
Do you want your name to be Haunter?
You're a bitch.
Haunter it is.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Haunter the Ghastly.
It full face just stares at you, blank stare, just at you.
That's a bit funny. He's not laughing like he was earlier.
It's very funny.
It's very good.
Well, would you rather Oddish or something different?
Ghastly.
No, Mr.
Oddish
Fuji
it
Jr.,
is.
No. No.
I'm joking. Oh, man. Well, what do we do now, then, if you don't want us to turn the power back on?
Ghastly.
And it looks up at the upper floors.
Lead the way.
Wait, Oddish said
So,
that
to-
they
to-
don't want the generator to be turned back on?
Oddish very
They
specifically
don't
stated
say-
that the Haunter are the ones who
It's a
unplug the
soft name
generator.
in progress. Nothing solidified just yet.
I love this
Still
ghastly
working
named
on it.
Oddish-
Arceus.
Yeah. It's actually, its full name is Arceus Oddish Haunter the Ghastly.
It's just a fun, like, psych-out tactic when you're like,
The Pokemon
go,
formerly
Arceus,
named-
and they're like, whoa, what the
Oddish.
fuck? It's just a
What?
ghastly, like,
Whoa.
And there's just a shiny
They
Ghastly.
recall their
Dialga.
strongest Pokemon just to get dog walked by like a Graveler or something.
But it's so just to recap though, Ghastly has made it very clear that the ghost Pokemon of the tower intentionally unplugged the generator.
But the Haunters that are in the Lavender Tower, they are not lashing. They're angry and they're lashing out, but they're not like lashing out at people. Maybe it was just a ploy to get us up here, and maybe we can plug it back in.
Ghastly.
No. Okay.
Ghastly's
Ghastly's making
uses
a
its
point.
illusion
We should
powers
maybe
to like turn into like a light bulb that is on and then boom, turns off.
So they want the power off.
Maybe it needs it to be dark. Yeah. Let's
Okay.
keep it off for now, but if we need to turn it back on, we obviously can come back down.
Golbat.
Turns back to all of the Zubats. Hello, everyone. I'm so sorry. There has been a very brief change of plans, but it's okay. We're going to get the generator on as soon as we can.
Golbat.
And like Golbat, it looks like Golbat looks like the blue collar manager that has to explain to his union that all,
All right,
their
guys,
hours
take
are getting
five,
cut.
take
Like, all right, guys, hey, what's going on here?
The suits don't want the power back on just yet. We gotta wait
We
it
gotta
out.
deal with it. It's from up high. It's from corporate. You know.
You're still getting your union pay. It's okay.
100% canon that the Golbat sounds like that to other Golbats.
To other Golbat, yeah.
Zubats and stuff.
Golbat.
Hey, come on, guys.
I got berries to eat. What are we doing
What
up
do we
here?
do,
Come
dude?
on. Zubat.
Yeah, so at that point, it kind of looks, and all the Zubats seem very put out, but not angry or aggressive anymore because you guys went through the effort of catching the Golbat, making it work.
Perfect.
And this
I'm
old
so
guy's
proud.
giving us berries, so I guess it's okay.
Giving us berries.
I'm down
Um,
6 Petra berries.
But yeah, at the moment, it seems like the ghosts really do not want you to reconnect the electricity.
Okay. All right. Okay. Sure. Okay.
Oh. But at this point, with the Golbat having been captured and all the Zubat kind of brought to heel, this floor is no longer a danger. You can see the exit easily enough.
Okay then.
All right.
Clover, would you like
Further
to?
up we go.
Hally forth, my friends. Hally forth.
Okay.
Sally forth.
Clover, as you start to bring up the stairs from the 3rd to the 4th floor,
Yep.
you are gonna feel a rumbling on your belt from one of your Pokeballs as it starts to shake, and then and your Cubone pop out of its Pokeball.
What's up, little guy?
Cubone.
It seems very excited to move up to the next floor.
Do you recognize something up here?
Cubone.
What do you- Someone? Something?
Cubone.
Someone. Someone like you?
Cubone.
Okay.
And Cubone points at Dr. Bones.
Okay.
Dunk, dunk.
Still just gonna pat the Cuban on the head. Just sort of.
Okay.
I'm about to be emotionally hurt by this little guy, and I can't wait. Okay. Do you want to hold the flashlight, little guy?
Cubone, and just holds up
Okay.
the little bone staff that it was given earlier from Dr. Bones.
Okay. And he will just put a little bit of rations on there for him, just at the edge. Right?
Okay, yeah.
Let's
and
keep
he takes
going.
it. As you guys start to head up, it's the same issue of it's still pitch black. It is still dark. It is still oppressive. And just like you heard something when you went onto the 3rd floor, on the 4th floor, you can hear sounds like walking and moving. But you also hear like crying out noises, like yelling almost. You're like,
Marowak.
and you can hear the sound of several Marowak looking for something.
Okay.
I'm going to
Fuck!
nudge Mr. Bones and say, "Can you tell them that I think we're bringing back the Cubone that they may have lost?"
Marowak.
I mean, don't seem like it's a hassle for you to do this. It's fine. We can walk.
And it's
I do
gonna
what you
kind of
want.
like pass the stairs, and as it like passes, passes like Asher, it like whacks your shin to like get you to move, so it can move up the stairs.
You know, if
And
I
you're
break
like-
that, it's not gonna heal that quickly.
And Marowak
You're
does
carrying
this.
me back down.
Marowak. It like releases its cries out, and you hear several of the Marowak, and they all start to like converse in the darkness, and eventually you see like small little feet all start to run up. As you see the small number of Cubone and Marowak that have taken refuge in the tower, all start to move up to you, and in your hands, Clover, you immediately feel Cubone, Cubone, and it tries to like hop down.
He'll put him down, absolutely.
Okay, you put it down, and Cubone like immediately runs off towards the little group, and you see one of the Marowaks comes out and goes, Marowak, and it like picks up Cubone and like hugs, and, Marowak, Cubone. And it's like just a very touching reunion of father and child. As you can see this Marowak and this Cubone together. This room could have gone very differently if you guys hadn't picked up Cubone on the 2nd floor.
Why am I crying, dog? What the fuck?
That's what Unbeatable does to you, man.
Oh,
One of the other large Marowak go up to Dr. Bones and goes, Marowak. And Dr. Bones, Marowak. And they're having their conversation. And Marowak like gestures to the three of you, like Marowak.
Hello.
Come forward. Marowak. And you get across, because you know Dr. Bones well enough, Mr. Fuji Jr.
Of course.
That it seems like they want to give you guys something. And as he says that, he goes like Marowak. Eh? Like, do you accept whatever they're trying to give you?
Of course. Sure. What is it?
Okay.
I'll kneel down to get closer to him.
Several small Cubone start bringing like little objects and start sitting them in front of you guys in a little pile. And they kind of like waddle up and they go ba-dunk, and then the next one waddles up and go ba-dunk, and they kind of just drop each of the little items. In total, there are 5 items sitting on the ground in front of you all. There are 2 orange berries, 2 great balls, and a revive.
Ooh. I smell a fight upcoming.
Yeah, right.
Aaron said, I'm not sure if they're going to buy healing items, so let me plan healing items for the tower.
Honestly, a wise choice, Professor.
Who wants what? Don't the great balls?
Asher would like an orange berry. But just the one I'm happy with. I don't mind about the revive. And I'm bad
full
at
up on-
catching anyway. So.
Pull up on berries.
There were 2 great balls, right?
There were 2 great balls.
I'll take one if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Marowak.
And then
Sure.
thank you. And then does anybody feel a strong sensation toward the revive? You guys work here. I want to give you precedence over that item.
Asher, would you like the revive?
Troubadour is quite strong and hardy, and that's my guy. So I think they'll be fine. And Scomply can hold this orange berry. So I think I might be fine. I mean, when it comes to fighting, I don't really do it a lot, and even if we don't use it today, you might get some use out of it later.
What about you, Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. Fuji Jr.?
We're fine. Clover, you take the revive for now. I'll hold on to this other great ball.
Okay.
And then split the berries amongst yourselves.
Okay, well, I
as
have
you-
one. Do you want the other?
Yeah.
As you take you give the orange berry to for Squumply to hold. Squumply like leans down and like doesn't have hands, so it like uses the upper section of its lip and just holds it in its like upper lip above everything.
I fucking love this.
It's kind of tucked
This
up
guy's
there.
weird as hell.
Oh,
He's a quirky little dude. He's a quirky little guy.
Oh man.
question.
Yes.
I see that we have the item on our Pokemon sheet.
Yes.
Can I have given Iggy leftovers?
You can absolutely have handed the,
Okay,
the
cool,
leftovers
cool,
Iggy.
cool.
100%.
Thank you. Sorry.
No, that's 100%. You can have a little baggie like attached to Iggy's collar, and that like Iggy can like stick a mouth into it.
Yeah,
Just, like,
boy.
jump, 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 jump. Yeah, 100%.
A little gross.
But yeah, it seems like the Marowak seem like extremely grateful for you guys bringing back their Cubone. I'm gonna be real. This is the first floor where I was like, oh, here's a serious combat that they could really avoid here, and I'm glad you did.
Oh,
'cause
nice. Okay, sick.
There are 4 rank 4 Marowak on this
We're
floor.
not monsters.
Oh my god.
But
every time.
as you're all there, one of the Marowak is going to walk over to you, and you recognize this is the Marowak that picked up the little Cubone. And he's actually still carrying the little Cubone, and he like sits Cubone down, and Cubone goes, Cubone, and looks up at the 3 of you, and it's gonna grab Clover's pant leg and start to like walk.
Cubo.
Clover's like weeping right now. He's like, yeah, wherever you want to go, little guy, of course.
Cubo.
Oh my god.
And Cubone gets to the base of the stairs leading up to the 5th floor. And then it's short enough to where it has to like pick its body up and hop over each step as it's like, ugh.
He's doing his best.
He'll just kind of help a little bit, like, you got
And you
this.
occasionally like, grab the bottom of the butt and like push up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Cubone starts to lead you guys up to the 5th floor. Unlike the previous 2 floors, as you get up to the 5th floor, there are not a lot of Pokemon up here at the moment. The ghost types are down on the 2nd floor. The Golbat and Zubat had all gone down to the 3rd floor. The Cubone and Marowak had kind of grouped up on the 4th floor. And that's a really weird distribution for the two of you who are really at the tower a lot. Normally the Pokemon coexist, they wander the tower together, they're not normally stratified, and they're not normally as far away from the top as possible. But as you get to the 5th floor, there is not a single Pokemon up here. However, little Cubone, as he like drags you guys up to the 5th floor, he starts to kind of waddle, and the two who work here, you get an idea of where he's going. There is this sanctified shrine in the center of the 5th floor that is said to possess mystic healing qualities, that if you rest here for just a few minutes, it's said to reinvigorate you, to give you energy. And it's often the break point when you guys are doing your watches on the tower, because it's a nice place to rest. And Cubone walks up to the little fountain that's there next to the shrine, and Cubone goes, Cubo! And like brings you guys to the little shrine.
Nice. I love this place. This is great. I
Thank
actually
you, little
think
one.
and then Asher goes to like a corner where they have stashed like some snacks when they do like a walk, and they're just like, I'll come back in here, so I'll just stash these. Eating some crisps.
100%. You pull out like a small bag of crisps, and you hear the crinkling of like the cellophane as they reach in and they
want
start
a
like, chew on it. Yeah. And Golbat's like, Golbat.
Just throws. Has 3 packets of crisps, and like opens one bag and then just throws one into Troubadour, and then it just like
Into
garbage and
Troubadour?
all, and then throws one into Golbat, Scumply, garbage and all. Just like doesn't open.
Scumply just like Scumply does the thing where you hear a pop of the cellophane bag, and Scumply like the tongue lolls out, and you see the chips evenly divided across the whole tongue, the trash balled up at the end. And spits out the trash, and then rolls it up like a fucking cinnamon roll of a tongue, and just
Golbat.
Really
All that with the berries still in their mouth. Impressive.
Yeah, they're so talented. I'm so glad. They decided to come with us.
But as you're there, Clover, you can see that the little Cubone and just picks a spot on the floor and just falls the fuck asleep. And the father Cubone walks over and picks up Cubone and goes, Marowak.
Take good care of him. He's a really sweet little guy.
Marowak. And Marowak takes little Cubone and starts to head back down to the 4th floor. And leaving the 3 of you alone with your Pokemon, old and new, to rest here at the little shrine.
Oh man. I don't know why I'm emotionally affected by this little boy.
The tower
got
can do
you.
that to you.
Yeah, it's rough, but he'll
You did the right thing. You greatly helped
Yeah.
that little Pokemon.
He's a family. I didn't want to take him away from that. And plus,
Of course, yeah.
he's just a little guy.
Helped reunite them.
Also, you know, you caught Sklumply, and I'm sure they'll have far more fun adventures if they went with you. So would you like Sklumply?
No, that's a Pokemon meant for you. The way that you look at Scrumply, the way that
With a name like that, I'm not touching.
no, I think that a Pokemon like Scrumply, someone who thrives on friendship, will do very well under your care and tutelage.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. And just the. I don't know. I didn't know you like an hour ago, or more than an hour ago, I guess. But the way that you traveled and cared for the little Cubone was you don't. A lot of people come here after their Pokemon has already passed, and it made them appreciate who they were then. It's nice to see someone who knows what people are worth whilst they're here. That's pretty rare.
Yeah, I haven't been here in a bit, but both of my parents' Pokemon are here, resting, and I don't want to disturb any reverence that this place holds. And that Cubone belonged here with its family.
Okay. Well, there's still...
This is gonna make a
People
great
who need-
thread, by the way.
Oh, I love him. he's great and weird, and I love... I really like poison types. I like Pokemon that
It's perfect.
that you know, I everyone gives them a bad rap, and especially Troubadour. They keep getting grossed out by them, and a lot of people are scared of Golbats and Sklumply and things. But there's a different side to poison that people don't ever think about. Poison is dangerous, yes, but in small doses, it could be used to heal more than most just pure healing things. Grass types can't even heal as well as a poison if used correctly. I think people just don't see them for what they're worth, and they just kind of turn their nose at them because, they're kind of scary and gross looking. But I love that. I love my little guy. It turns to Troubadour and like gives Troubadour face in the gunk.
Yeah, just you leave with like the purple and green and yellow.
Yeah.
All
They're
over
like
your face.
they have a researcher's like a classic doctor's white coat that even when you first saw them is like completely ruined. It is like these
like it's
multicolored
tie-dye.
stained. Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
a tie-dye,
that's
like
exactly.
muck-colored jacket. Yeah.
Wipes the gunk from their mouth.
Well, it's good that you guys chose each other. How are you holding up, Mr. Fuji Jr.?
Oh, I'm doing great. Just still chatting over here with Ghastly, trying to zero in on a fun name. How about
making like dumb faces to like get like something
okay.
scary across.
Fang? No, that's
He's
too
been-
aggressive.
He's been helping us a lot and kind of alluding to things. What about Omen?
Omen.
That's pretty.
You like
That's
Omen?
pretty cool.
Ghastly.
Let's go with Omen. That seems cool.
Ghastly.
Wow, you're so good
Shout out
at
to
that.
my Valorant players
Acting
out
up,
there.
I'll call you Omelet instead.
There you go. You got a nice little punishment name too.
So be on your best behavior.
Ghastly.
See, I don't play.
A
I mean, I
vendetta
do
has been
a lot with Pokemon. We have fun here. Don't get me wrong. We do have fun.
We have fun here.
But we are working at the moment. So good job, Omen. Welcome to the team. Just wishing through his face. Gonna make a
Ghastly.
great part of the family.
Ghastly.
In the like 10 minutes that you guys sit and take a short little break, go ahead and recover any moves your Pokemon have used. I don't think they've taken any wounds, but if they have any wounds, recover. You guys have not expended any
Literally
resources.
The first thing
Emotionally.
I did was I took a
Oh,
wound
you
in
did.
this game.
You did immediately drink poison. That
Yeah.
was the first thing
Literally
that you
the first
did.
thing.
Oh yeah, I did too.
Yeah, you guys can recover your wounds.
When my
Luckily, we've not
accent
had
was
any
different.
major fights, which has been good.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't forget to well, I don't think this is established. With the Pokemon you've caught and named, naming a Pokemon also gives you a friendship. So
Oh
you
yeah,
can-
go ahead and add a friendship to
Oh
any Pokemon
shit!
you do.
Oh,
as a
hell
nickname.
Let's
shit up.
go, dude.
Yes. I apologize. Yes. Also, you know what? Because of the Endeavor of the Tower, just everybody across the board give each your Pokemon a friendship, yo.
Let's
You've
go.
earned
Another
it.
friendship on top of the other thing.
Love it.
Yeah, on top of the other thing. You guys have earned it. This is
Friendship 6,
Okay,
baby.
so
You guys are gonna need to
okay,
expend
so
those
Troubadour
later.
has friendship 6.
Don't say that.
Sklumply has 3, if I'm
good.
correct.
That's good. Yeah. That works.
Packet of crisps just blows out of it.
As Muck like burps, the bag like lands on the ground, and it goes Muck, and it picks the bag back up and puts it back in its mouth.
Yeah, it spits it up, and then Asher looks at it like a mother who is like, if
Like,
you don't
eat your
finish
veggies.
it, you're not going to get
Yeah.
dessert. And he's like, fuck. Shoves it back
We're
in the
very
crisp.
green at the tower. We recycle a lot.
We don't
By
have any
recycle, I
bins,
mean
so
Troubadour
just gets-
Troubadour
Yeah.
eats everything.
Troubadour kind of like just melts nicely into like a puddle in the ground. It just exists for the few minutes that you're resting. But it comes to the point where 10 minutes have passed. You feel like you've caught your breath, and there is the natural need to move forward. So are we once again having Clover take the lead as you move forward, or are you guys changing it up? What are you guys doing?
I have a question about having Pokemon out of the ball. We've had it
Yes.
like story-wise that both Troubadour and Sklumply are both out
Yes.
all the time. Is
So-
it like I would actually have to pick one when we
There
continue to
is-
walk forward?
there is a rule referred to as the training limit in the Unbeatable world. Essentially what that means is, at any point in time, you can have any number of Pokemon out. But actively battling as a trainer, you can only concentrate on a number of Pokemon up to your training limit.
Perfect.
Your training limit at 3 badges is 2,
Mm-hmm.
meaning you can have 2 Pokemon ready to battle at any given time.
Cool. So, yeah, okay. All right, then. Thank you. That was just a clarification.
Absolutely fine.
I
So,
also love that I have that Clover had, like, Cubone and Jolteon, 2 quite small Pokemon, and I have an Alolan Muck and a Golbat, 2 famously giant Pokemon.
very large Pokemon.
Big boys.
Yeah.
I got old Pokemon and one's
Yeah.
dead.
And one is
ball
dead.
and an
That is
old
actually
man.
true.
Yep.
Okay. But as you guys kind of move up the 5th going into the 6th floor, those of you who have worked here know that the 6th floor and 7th floor used to actually just be a single floor. It used to only be 6 floors with this like large vaulted ceiling. But a few years after it got built, the need for a 7th floor came up. So the 7th floor itself is on a wooden flooring that gives the 6th floor a lot shorter of a roof than all of the other floors. And above you, there's like wooden slats that have created the wooden floor of the 7th floor. That's the wooden ceiling of the 6th floor. And through the wooden slats, as you guys make it up to the 6th floor, you can see that above you on the 7th floor, there's some sort of light emanating through the cracks.
Does it seem like it's daylight?
No,
Or-
not daylight. Definitely something artificial.
We'll have to make our way there. Watch your step coming up here. The very last step is a bit higher than the others. Oh, and I fall on it.
Take a minor one. I'm kidding.
And then we'll make our way to the other stair. There's nothing in the room that looks to be like any of those missing items that we
You
found.
still
like,
have
that were
not
missing from
seen any of the missing items at this point.
Hmm.
But as you start getting up, you guys get maybe 20 feet into the room. And 20 feet is actually quite far, given that you have to walk in a very non-linear fashion. So 20 foot in a straight line, but close to like 40 or 50 feet. And as you get into the room, you can see that the stairs in this room, of course, aren't like the stairs in the other room to move to the next floor. It's not like this beautiful rounded staircase that follows the curvature of the wall. There is just a wooden set of stairs, kind of ugly, sticking out and headed up to the 7th floor. But as you look over there, you can see the light kind of filtering down from the 7th floor, this like amber colored light that kind of flickers. And then you hear a doom, doom, doom of something heavy walking towards the staircase coming down to the 6th floor.
Oh, Asher hides behind Troubadour immediately.
Everyone, be ready. And I just put my hand on Mr. Bones's shoulder, Dr. Bones's shoulder, and have
He did earn that
Omen,
doctorate.
Omen kind of like just float close to my head, where it's like you kind of see those vapors like this far into my face, but it's like my head's going a little bit into it, but not enough to where I'm
Yeah.
obstructing my own vision.
Okay. And Clover?
Yeah, I think that him and Iggy are just kind of preparing for a fight if it comes to blows. So I think he's just
Okay.
taking a more of that elite trainer stance and just kind of stealing himself a bit.
Okay. You hear the doom, doom, doom. Something heavy, something large coming to the set of stairs to move down to the 6th floor. And you can see a shadow almost completely envelop the small staircase. The light is almost fully blocked off. And then you see a large form, bulky and heavy in nature. Boom! Like fall face first, boom! Onto the stairs and slide down the stairs. It takes a moment because it's not a Pokemon that falls down the stairs. It's a fridge. And
Oh my
as
God,
you,
is it
you
fucking
see
Rotom?
you see the large fridge stand up at the base of the stairs. Its doors open, and you see a large glowing set of bright white and blue eyes staring at you from the dark depths of the fridge. As the fridge turns and starts opening and closing the front of the fridge and chasing towards all of you. You can see this massive, probably 200-pound fridge going down the aisles. You hear doof, doof, as it hits bits of stone and like shatters small shrines.
Oh
as
my
it's going.
god, no
Doof,
way.
doof, 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 doof.
Immediately, Asher
whoa.
is like, that will not fly. Asher gains some form of confidence and then immediately makes Troubadour jump it.
Okay, you're gonna have Troubadour jump it. Is anyone else gonna have their Pokemon jump it at this point in time?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and have Omen hit it with the hypnosis.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a brilliant idea.
All right, and then is Ziggy doing anything?
Yeah, Iggy is going to do double kick.
Okay,
let's go.
as you guys all get your Pokemon ready to do their things, because it can see you coming and it's actively trying to attack you, we're going to go ahead and enter battle.
Absolutely.
Any Pokemon that you would like to have in this battle, what you're going to do for me is you're going to roll its speed die and add its rank to it. This is basically this game's version of initiative. So everybody is going to rock their speed die for their Pokemon. I'm going to roll for the Frost Rotom, the Fridge.
Love that.
Oh,
I love Rotom, so this is really cool for me.
I'm a
Okay.
big fan.
I love how you were like, Rotom's not in the world for our Poke Gear. for our
Yeah,
refrigerator
I'm-
system.
Oh,
loving
dude, I wanted Rotom to be special. I love Rotom as a Pokemon.
Okay, so I'm sorry. What are we rolling?
You're gonna roll your
Our
Pokemon
speed
speed
die.
die.
Speed. Got it.
Plus its rank.
So, I'm so sorry. I know we've literally just talked about this. Am I allowed both Troubadour
Yes.
and Sklumply
Yeah.
to be in the
Yes.
fight?
Both of them
Yes.
are out,
Okay.
if you want them to be.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
and I
just-
can
it
add
just
my
means that Sklumply
int.
might absolutely get it first.
Yes, as an ace trainer, you can
As
add
an
your int.
Ancient Trainer, yeah, you get to add your int
Oh, that
to their rolls.
explode?
That
and
is
that means
crazy.
I roll as well. I roll my int.
Yeah, so you also roll your int die and add that to the
Shit.
total.
Okay. What's that?
So, Troubadour
nice.
rolled absolutely incredibly. Sklumply rolled
Okay.
utter dog shite. I weirdly both have 7s. Like that's a D4 versus
That's
a
up
D20,
to you as the trainer
and
who's
they
gonna go
both get
first then.
7s. I'm gonna say Troubadour because Troubadour's commanded to jump it.
What was Dr. Bones' speed roll?
Do I add rank to that?
You do add rank to this.
Okay. So that's gonna be a 4.
Dr. Bones is going last.
He's a D4
bud.
and I rolled a 1. He knows what he's doing.
All right, and then last but not least is going to be Iggy.
17.
How do you think you live this long?
17?
Bruh, let's go.
God
That
damn.
lightning.
So
Spicy.
you all call out your moves at the exact same time. Go ahead and
Also, Omen is
Omen. Omen's in here as well. I apologize.
6.
So Omen is 6. Okay. Go ahead and reroll Omen real quick.
10.
Okay. Omen will go first. So, as you all call out your moves, Clover, what does it look like as you yell for Iggy to do his double kick?
Ooh. I think
Yeah, let's
Clover, for the first time, you guys see as this like chubby little trainer's face just steals completely, and before his hand goes forward, Iggy just starts to move. Their link is like innate. He's like, "Go use double kick," and you'll see as like jumping off of the shrine, Iggy will go 1, 2, hit upwards and just poof, right into the front
Hell yeah.
of the
All right,
Rotom
fuck yeah.
Frost.
Go ahead and roll me 2 separate attack stat rolls from Iggy. So you're going to take
And then-
Iggy's attack die.
Yep.
And you're going to roll 2 separate rolls, adding Iggy's rank to that. I'm going to roll 2 separate defense die, adding Rotom's defense die to that.
Okay, I got a 7 on the first and a 10 on the second.
Okay. The 7 is going to miss,
Okay.
and the 10 is going to hit. Neither are critical.
Okay.
So you are going to, on the second one, we're going to take that number of wounds. What is the number of wounds that double kick deals?
1.
1. So it's going to take 1 minor wound off of the double kick. But at that moment, as it runs up, you can immediately see the first one didn't quite get purchased because of the
Yeah.
darkness Iggy's bouncing around. But the second one is going to go ahead and take away technically a 1/9 of the Fridge Rotom's health as it into it. As it's going to, I'm going to go ahead and mark down 1 minor wound for Rotom. Okay. Sounds good. Next person up is going to, actually, I apologize. You hit properly. You get to narrate what that looks like. Go for it, Alec. I've described the damage, but what did that look like as he hits?
Yeah, I think that they're almost like a champion boxer. Like there is no alluding to the electricity that is innate within Iggy. He just stands up and almost like pushed up on its hind legs, just kind of whiffs the first one and scrapes, and then the second one is an uppercut that just hits one of the open doors and just kind of moves it off balance just a little bit.
You know what's really awesome? Frost Rotom is an ice type, meaning you actually deal an additional minor wound because it's a super effective hit.
Super effective
wow,
because
nice.
fighting.
It's a super effective hit. It bonk into the side of it.
Keep
Okay.
that door closed.
As Iggy is still like in the air, flipping back from the Rotom, what is Troubadour doing?
Troubadour, like, Troubadour is pretty slow and has been pretty slow this whole time. All of a sudden, like, immediately goes into action and almost fires itself like a cannon
That's terrifying.
That's really gross. I love it.
At this Rotom, as Asher just yells, "Slow it down!" And then it is going to, as it like hits, is going to attempt to do Poison Fang as it like latches onto the front of it to slow it down.
I believe Poison Fang is a physical move. Go ahead and roll me Troubadour's
is.
attack die. By the way, I just want to let you guys know, this all fucks. All
Yes,
this
this
it
is
fucks.
so
It's
hard,
sick.
dude.
I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, go ahead and give it a physical defense die off of.
Okay, so
Ooh, I
I
did not roll
roll
great
and
for
then
Rotom.
I add rank, correct?
Yes.
So that
correct.
is a 9 altogether.
A 9 altogether.
Yeah.
You are gonna go ahead and take the hit on that one. That is going to deal damage. Let me know what that looks like as Troubadour.
Oh, I'm gonna
roll
get
forward.
the hit. Like I succeed in that hit.
You get
Oh,
it. You
let's
hit it. You fuck.
go,
Yeah, you
dude.
get it. Let's do it.
Almost like a. It's literally like a ball of gunk has been shot at this Rotom, and the hinges on this bridge like get stuck with this like thick paste as
That's
it
gross. I love
attempts
it.
to harden as it's like slamming the fridge doors
It's
to stop it like breaking any more shrines. Troubadours it's like this just formless ball of gunk that a head like is created, and then these two teeth grow and into the top of it.
Crunk into it.
So
That's
sick.
awesome. What's the damage on that?
2 wounds.
Okay, 2
Stab.
minor wounds. So that's gonna put it at a major, and it's stab. Okay.
And this is an ice ghost, correct? Oh, I resist that.
this
My
is an-
apologies. I'm not strong to it.
Ice
Never mind.
electric.
Ice electric.
Ice electric. Oh,
It's technically not a ghost type right
not
now
a ghost,
because
that's
it's
true.
inhabiting a fridge.
this may also leave the target badly poisoned.
Okay, and I believe your poison touch as
And
well
I have
will also
poison
trigger.
touch. I also
we're
have
gonna-
black sludge as an item.
Yes, you do. That's gonna add that extra.
So we gotta roll. What? What is
Three
that,
different. Yeah, 3.
Yeah. What is
Jeebus.
your toxic sludge? Your held item. Does
My
that
held
The
item.
black
do an
sludge?
extra damage?
I believe
Let's see
the
here.
black sludge raises the chance of poisoning.
Let's see. Restore. I can tell you on our items right now. Let me go grab that real quick.
Apologize, I misplaced
And that is
it.
where we're
I
gonna
know
pause.
that. I am
Fine.
sorry about that.
I'll tell you exactly what black
You're
sludge.
totally
is.
good.
Black sludge. God, I love the ability to just search my own documents. A non-poison. Okay, so you're a poison tip. So sorry. This is not going to deal additional wounds. Black sludge is going to heal you for 1 minor wound every turn, the same way a leftovers would.
Scott's so
Oh,
fucking
nice.
let's
good.
go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
That's
it just makes baby more tanky. But we're gonna roll for the essentially what we're gonna do. We're gonna roll for the badly poisoned first, and then we'll
And
roll
then
for
the
the normal
poisoned.
poison on this.
Perfect.
So
Nice.
let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the HP die for this Pokemon. It's not high. And you're gonna roll special attack,
Okay.
and we're gonna see which one comes out on top.
Special attack is not
I exploded my D4.
shit.
You got it.
What
You
do we
got it.
do
You
for
got
it?
it.
Okay.
Ah, piss. That is a 7.
I have an 11, so it is not badly poisoned. Let's roll for the normal
Okay.
poison.
Same diff. Special attack, is it?
Yep, special attack. I did not explode on my D4.
I got a 10 that time.
I got a 7. Frost Rotom is in fact poisoned.
Love that. Perfect.
What does that look like?
It's because Rotom is not in like a physical form. This poison doesn't look like normal poison. It looks like it's rusting. There is this like as these two teeth like dig in, there is this almost flush of like a like a wave that just like moves over it, and when it hits like the real hinges, the hinges just get slightly bronzer and like sharper and rust a little, so it's a little harder for it to slam really quick. And yeah, and then Troubadour like just forms itself next to it, so it's no longer like directly on it.
Okay, sounds good. Next up is going to be Sklumply the Golbat.
Yeah, boy.
Get to chomping.
Yumma, 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 yumma.
Troubadour, that was a great move. Sklumply, do you want to try that again? Sklumply.
I'd go for the double poison.
Poison Fang. I'm going to do Poison Fang again.
Okay.
Sklumply's like, stay left.
I'm about to fuck this thing.
Attempting the same move.
Widowy is
essentially,
fun to be so toxic.
is going to try and grab it, clamp it in, and then try to fly. I'll explain it later. Okay, my apologies.
Sounds good.
That is
I
the
will
normal
roll.
attack,
No, you're
right?
good. I'm gonna roll my defense die. You're
Straight
gonna
up
roll
like a can opener,
your
like-
attack die.
Yeah.
Is that a 1 or a 7?
Oh, for fuck. Come on.
Let's go with the 1.
Yeah, let's go with the 1.
That's fine.
That's a 9.
No, it's not a 1. That is gonna be, mine is a 7 plus 4, so it's gonna be an 11. So you're not gonna hit,
Right.
unfortunately, with Sklumply. As Sklumply comes at it, it's like rusting hinges are still kind of struggling, but you hear it like, boom, like essentially burst, and you see a large section of Troubadour kind of get pushed out. And as Troubadour gets pushed out, it just kind of gets in the way of Sklumply. Sklumply getting some like nasty Troubadour slime in its mouth. But that is going to be Sklumply's turn. Omen is going to be up.
All right, Omen. Same deal as you did earlier. See if we can put it to sleep and calm it down. I'm going to use hypnosis.
Hypnosis. Okay, let me roll HP. You roll special attack.
It's not the strongest. Can I also use my obsessive facts to
Yes.
divulge any information?
You've designated it
Oh,
at the
nice.
top of your turn. That is good to know. Do you... Okay. Let's see here. Go ahead and roll.
I've already rolled my
difficulty
attack.
eight,
Do you want to do the attack stuff first, then we can fall back to that?
That sounds good. That sounds good. We'll do that.
Okay. So that is, for me, going to be an 8. I didn't roll really high.
That is not going to succeed, unfortunately. As at this point, the Rotom is too like distracted and wild at this point, so that you see the hypnosis ray hit, and it just doesn't take hold on it, as it is too active in its fight. Go ahead and roll me that lore check real quick, and I will give you the information.
All right.
Let me see which bit of information you're going to get.
The deep information. No, wait. Education
Okay. Okay.
or Lord. 12. Yeah. So that's not going to be good. That's only like a 4. I rolled a 1.
Okay. You are too panicked in this moment to really be able to
My
remember
blood
your
pressure's
Rotom facts.
high.
You'll have to wait till the beginning of the next turn, unfortunately. But as Omen tries to hypnotize and doesn't, it is now the Rotom's turn.
You did your best.
The Rotom is going to dealing with the poison types and now having a big dent in the front of its fridge from the fucking Iggy's double kick.
Yeah, the double kick. Yeah.
It is going to, everybody is kind of just like near it at this moment. So you can see that the like electrical circuits of the fridge start to glow through the bits of metal, and it's going to boom, explode in electrical type energy. Can every single Pokemon please roll me a special defense roll, and we'll just go down the list.
Every single
because
Pokemon?
Every single Pokemon that is currently in combat with it, as it is using the Shockwave move, which is a radius outwards from it.
Okay.
I also have Volt Absorb.
You do have
wow.
Volt Absorb.
Oh, shit. Let's go.
There's actually, I would like actually everyone to please reread their Pokemon's ability, because there are two relevant abilities here that I've just remembered that this Rotom doesn't know about.
Yeah, Volt
Absorb is one.
This Pokemon heals by 1 major wound when hit by an
Dr.
electric
Bone
type.
has Lightning Rod. It draws in all electrical type.
Let's
go.
So between the two of you,
Making it the
between
only
Iggy
target.
and Dr. Bones, I actually need no one to make any rolls.
Can I describe what I think happens
That's
here?
so high.
Sure. Remember, Iggy's also going to be feeding off a little bit of this electricity.
That's,
Okay, go for it.
bro, it's not like I've been playing this
Go for
game
it.
He's got
already.
it.
I know what I'm doing.
He's
I
got
work
it.
here.
All right,
I work
go
here.
for
I
it.
edit
Go for it.
episodes.
Hey, Matt, I
so-
believe in you.
I believe
Thank
in
you.
Matt.
You're welcome.
Spring
But
break.
to a lesser extent, not as much as
okay.
Alec does.
So what's going to happen is as that shockwave goes out, I think it's going to direct out to everyone else, but you'll see it kind of fall to the ground and then kind of absorb straight into Iggy. And then from there, it shoots out from Iggy, with them not knowing that Mr. Bones has this lightning rod ability, and it's just going to go right into his bone staff that's there, and he's just going to slam it onto the ground, and it's going to dissipate out into the ground. It's
It
gonna be
rips.
Amazing.
That's awesome. That's
You
great.
shall not pass.
I said, I'm going to look to Dr. Bones and be like, I knew that metal tip at the bottom actually helped with something.
Yeah, not Aaron remembering halfway through running this that like, oh, my villain is a Rotom and there's a Pokemon with Lightning Rod in the party.
That is so sick. That is so sick.
Layout.
But that's Rotom's turn.
Oh, wait, hold on. My special attack die goes up until the end of battle.
Yeah. So it goes up by one size. Lightning Rod's a good ability. Lightning Rod's a very good ability.
Really good.
Speaking of, it's now Dr. Bones' turn. So what's Dr. Bones doing?
You're dead, dude. You're dead.
Yeah,
you're so dead.
so Gov. I surrender.
Do you want to catch this Pokemon, Alec?
No.
Oh yeah. Nah. Don't want to run.
I'm gonna get you this Pokemon. I got you.
I don't think I want it though.
You're gonna get it.
Okay.
So Mr. Bones is actually. I'm gonna just keep this going in with the ability.
Dr. Bones, he earned that PhD.
Sorry, Dr. Bones. He did cool stuff anyway. Let me keep talking. Mr. Dr. Bones. He takes after my father, and he's going to, after he slams down his wooden staff or his bone staff into the ground, he's going to pick it back up and then just chuck it right at the doors and use a bone meringue.
Okay. Bone meringue
and
at the fridge doors.
try to hit.
Okay.
So that will be.
I hate to tell you
so
this.
it's
As you throw the thing, the Rotom levitates out of the way of the bone meringue. It is immune to ground type moves.
Oh,
It
I
has
thought
the
because it
ability
was
to levitate.
even in the fridge form.
It is not. It
Do
is
all forms
not a
have it?
ghost type, but the ability of all of the forms is levitate.
I thought the
Yeah.
ability changes. With
I
each
thought it
one.
did too, but it does not. The ability of Frost Rotom is in fact levitate.
Can
I've got it
I-
pulled up right now?
Then to Prince of Persia Sands of Time this. Use
See,
my.
the thing is-
Great grab, bud.
We all
Obsessive
know
facts
this is
in 20
Rotom.
years.
Your Obsessive Facts goes off at the top of the round. Unfortunately, we've already rolled for this round's ability.
You said my turn.
Is it at the top of your turn? Okay.
Yeah, it said at the beginning of each turn.
Oh, the beginning of
different
each
Pokemon.
turn. That is the round. That is what that means. So
Okay,
that
all
goes
right,
off
Let me
right before
change
the
the
Pokemon thing.
wording on that then.
Okay, I apologize. That is what that. Remember, everybody, this is a game in beta, and this is the reason why we playtest it all, because you need to remember what wordings work.
Can I at least roll to see if this is a shiny Rotom? Then if I'm not gonna do
Fucking
anything
fine,
on
go
my
for it,
turn.
dude. You gotta
My
roll.
game's
You gotta
alpha.
roll 11 or less though.
Beta
We also
game.
would have no idea whether or not it's a
11 or
shiny
less,
Rotom.
as if I don't already roll that.
On a D100. Come on,
I already proof. I have proof on the battlefield right now that I can do that.
you're not gonna do it twice.
No,
You
I
bitch.
won't.
Okay. Okay. I was
No,
about
it
to
was a
be like,
46. It
you
was a
liar.
46. It's fine. It's fine. It's
The
fine.
way I puckered, I was like,
Yeah. No.
He does it to me too often for me to pucker.
That
He does it to me
is.
all the time.
Oh man, that nullifies all my cool stuff.
Yeah.
So I guess if I
Sucks.
waste my attack, I waste my attack then.
It is really funny though that Dr. Bones and this Rotom do literally almost nothing to each other. They're both immune to the other's abilities.
Yeah. No, I mean I got a move that can still hit it, but
It has a move that can hit you too.
I just
talking
figured
about
because
most
it was not in its ghost form that ability doesn't transfer.
Well, we're back to the top of the round, and we do have a ability that triggers. So go ahead and roll your lore check to see if your Obsessive Facts comes in now.
So that's gonna be a lore 11.
11. That is going to be successful, and you are going to learn its strengths and weaknesses in this form. I'll go ahead and screenshot and send this to you. But at this point, it resists electric type, ice type, and flying type. And it is weak against fire, fighting, and rock type, and it is immune to ground type moves. It's really weird in that this is technically a ghost type that can be hit by normal types because it's not a ghost type move in this form. Okay. But that is what you were aware of as you kind
It's
of
busted,
remember it.
guys.
Speaking of being busted, Iggy's back up. And Iggy's about to bust some shit.
Let's go, bud. Let's fucking.
you
Beat
fuck with
the
the
hell out of
wrong
this guy.
Jolteon.
Clap those doors.
All right. I am going to
Digivolve.
Metal War Greymon.
The champion.
I am going to use... Iggy's just going to look back. Clover's just going to rinse and repeat, bud. Double kick.
Oh my god. Okay, go ahead and roll me 2 different attack rolls.
I'm such a fucking Chad. You
Clean shot.
Yeah.
Ooh.
get shit on. Get shit on. Tag. Yep, it's not special. No, it's a physical. Ooh, the first one is 11.
11, okay.
The second one
The second one.
is a 10.
The first one will miss once again.
Damn
the
it!
second one will hit.
You bitch.
Nice. Well done.
Okay.
So what does that look like as the second one hits once again?
I think again. I think I think we have like an Apollo Creed, Rocky Balboa situation where like
You know the right
Yes,
words to get
dude,
me
I
hyped.
love
I'm a big
Absolutely,
fan.
dude.
Lightning
Like there
bolt.
is
That's so cool.
this
Is it like freeze frame at the end and turns like an oil painting? and we
Absolutely,
have to
yeah,
do it in
yeah.
a part 2.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Dun, dun.
he tries to fake out with the fist that he hit with the second time, but that Rotom just kind of shifts, and instead Iggy leans back and kicks with one of his hind legs
Oh
and
shit.
just sort of
Sick.
I'm gonna go
gets that
do-si-do.
connection. Yeah, and then
That's fucking sick, dude.
yeah, and then
Okay. And that's gonna deal 2 minor wounds
that is
because it normally
Yo,
deals
can
1, but it's
Iggy
also
stop
super
being so
effective.
disgustingly
it would be
Okay.
too, yeah, because
What
he's
that's
weak
gonna
to
do- As
weak to fire.
Iggy hits this, I'm gonna let you know right now. One of the doors goes flying off as it's gonna hit its
Nice.
second major wound.
It's okay. We have
between all of you
insurance on all
guys.
the objects in the building.
Okay.
You see the door go shatter through the middle of a shrine.
Jesus Christ, Iggy, you're
the
crap.
old ancient family shrine. just-
Okay, not everything is insured.
I'm so sorry.
You're
That's
okay.
okay,
It's,
it's not your
it's
fault.
fine.
Iggy,
But
fucking
control it.
calm down.
Jolteon.
Oh my god.
But in that moment, it's gonna be Troubadour's turn as Iggy double kicks.
In this moment,
This
Clover
dog's got the
becomes
dog in him.
horrified of his own Pokemon.
No, you're supposed to be holding that.
we
No, you
forgot
just let it
something very
fly.
important at the end of the last round. That is when poison triggers.
Oh,
is at the end of every
shit,
round.
yeah.
I forgot to give it an additional minor wound. If
Oh,
anyone
let's
is
go.
keeping a track at home, this thing is at 2 major, 2 minor wounds right now. Breathe on it. Breathe
So
on it.
okay, it's one more and it's out
One more and it's out.
because that changes what I'm gonna do.
I'm just letting you know. If anybody's keeping track at home, breathe
Suplex
on it.
it.
Is gonna okay then. I won't be doing what I was gonna do. I will instead switch it up
Straight
to
toxic again.
No, I was gonna do Venom
Super.
Drench, so it's
Oh my
so
God.
its attack stats go down, and it's just gonna slowly just stop being able to do anything.
It's
But
just slowly gonna die.
I'll be kind to it and just kill it quickly instead. It's gonna fucking bite it. Again, this like Troubadour's gonna attempt to like leap back on it again, forming into this like morphless ball, and then is gonna go for a bite attack.
Okay, absolutely. Go ahead and roll your physical attack die. I'll roll my physical defense. Okay.
For fuck's sake! All right, 9.
9. You take it.
Yeah,
You take it. You take the roll. Go for it.
boys. Yeah, I mean that's 2 wounds plus stab, so it's out.
So,
Fucking gross.
what does it look like as Troubadour hits the fridge?
Hits Troubadour like again leaps like into it to stop it moving. It's like it like shuts one of the door. This like thick multicolored almost tentacle like whips out and then forces it closed. You can see now that it has like one door removed, there is this like sinking into it that Troubadour does as it's just like it gets thicker and thicker, almost like
That's
Troubadour is
so
hardening.
gross. I
Eating the
love
fridge.
it. That's awesome.
It's like its head, it's like it grows this head that like almost like you know how in Venom, it like comes out in like this like thick
no.
tentacle, like this thick tentacle like grows a head and face and then just like clamps onto the top of it and trying to like slow it and like rust it down as it
That's awesome.
is like is like doing like a
There is an important piece of
Go to sleep,
information
go to sleep,
you
go to sleep,
know
go to sleep.
As you like see Troubadour at this point finish off the fridge, you can see the hinges, dunk, 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 and the entire fridge starts to disassemble. You can see a small blip of orange plasma with little bits of white and blue lightning kind of flowing off of it, completely unscathed, unpoisoned. Its own body not hurt at all. The fridge itself having taken all of the damage as the Rotom is like just kind of like just floating there in the middle of the room. It is not its turn yet, so we still got 2 whole Pokemon that are going to go before this Rotom can attempt to escape.
Sure. So it's Sklumply now, correct?
It is Sklumply's turn, correct?
All right. So
you get those stats of the Pokemon?
Oh, I can. Yes, I did. I sent it to you. It's above the gifs and photos that you guys were sending. You didn't get the stats of Rotom, but you got its strengths and weaknesses. Is what you got on this one.
Mm-hmm.
The Frost one, not the whatever this one is.
Yeah, not whatever this one is.
Now, just to set, like, just to like remind myself of what's happening. The fridge form of it is Dunzo.
The fridge form of it is completely collapsed and destroyed. It looks like it left the fridge. It has not taken any damage itself.
Okay,
the fridge
it's
took
completely
all
fresh,
of the damage.
So throwing a Pokeball at it would be completely meaningless, basically.
Would be
You could
meaningless
do
at
it.
this moment. You could. There is a chance.
Flex on it.
You could
Flex on it.
try.
Flex on it.
You could
Flex on it.
definitely give it a try. Like if
you don't do it, I'ma do it.
Could potentially do this here. So it is up to you as to whether or not you want to use your Pokemon to try and attack it more, or if you want to try and throw a ball at it.
I think I'm gonna hit it once just to try and
knock it down.
try to loosen it a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. I have some very minor mechanical questions that can be cut out if they are boring. So
Just ask him.
I have Quirky. Sklumply
Yes.
is Quirky, which it says on my sheet plus special defense and also minus special defense.
That means it's a neutral nature. It didn't change.
It didn't change anything.
It
Good.
didn't change anything.
That's wonderful. Okay, good, because that was confusing me for a tad. Troubadour also is... One sec, let me read that. Plus special attack and then minus speed because they're quiet. That's fine. My speed is a D4 and my special attack is a D8, so I guess it did go up a stage. Okay, great. Okay, my apologies. Back in. I also don't have any
that is a very valid
stabs
question.
down, even though I have a flying and a poison move, and I'm a poison flying.
That is because Aaron probably forgot to click those things. Go ahead and
Both
click
of
the ones
which
that
are
all
stabbed,
match.
then. Yeah?
Yes, both of which are stab.
Fuck. My special attack for Sklumply is about as dog shite as it can be, but I am going to use Air Cutter to try and whip it out the air.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Go ahead and roll your physical attack then, because that's a physical move.
Is it? It says...
Yeah, it
Oh.
says air cutter, flying physical.
It's physical. Sorry, I was reading it as psychic because it cuts off the owl at the end.
Go Mind Cutter.
Yeah,
That's really
literally.
funny.
Oh, that owns, actually. That's way better. Yeah, let's use Air
There you
Cutter.
go. Okay, because that's a D12 versus the D4 for your
Yeah,
special
absolutely.
attack.
That's why I was like, okay,
Hey,
are we sure this
A
is good?
D4 can pop off though. That's all.
Yeah,
D4
it
can pop off. It has the highest
It's
chance
never
of
happened for
exploding.
me, but I've seen it happen for others.
We
Ooh,
watched
that's good.
somebody in the main game explode a D4 up to like 20 something. It was wild.
Is wild.
Oh, Sklumply does not know how to be used yet. That's only a 6. That's pretty
That's only
rough.
6. I haven't rolled for Rotom yet. Its defense is not nearly as high outside of the
Hey,
fridge.
listen, just roll bad. Just do bad. Just don't cheat. Aaron, if
didn't-
you say it's good, it's
didn't-
cheating.
I didn't roll bad. I didn't roll bad.
Cheat.
I'm not saying it's good.
Can't
I'm
believe-
just saying it's not
Can't
bad.
believe you're cheating. Yeah, I rolled pretty bad there. I only rolled a 6.
Okay, so as your Sklumply, who you have known for 30 minutes, fires those bolts of wind using its wings to cut through, Rotom very easily dodges in between each of the bolts of wind, moving and kind of shocking. It is now going to be Omen's turn. Omen, you are the last Pokemon before Rotom is able to move.
Got it. Okay. All right, buddy, give it one more go. And I'm gonna try and do a cheeky little hypnosis again.
Okay, go for it. That's going to be this one. Okay.
Same thing as before. That was a. Well, actually, no. This.
I don't
is
remember what it was
a-
before.
This was gonna be a 7. It was actually 1 level.
7. That is not gonna unfortunately be able to meet the HP die roll. As Rotom is still able to just barely hang on. I want to let you know I rolled a D6 and I had a 5 plus 4. That was a total of 9.
I had a D20 and I rolled a 5.
Oh,
+2.
buddy, that sucks.
As Rotom kind of
Tragic.
like continues to avoid damage at this moment, it's gonna go ahead and go to Rotom's turn. And before it leaves, it is going to, in this moment, I am gonna go ahead. This is not an electric type attack, so I need everyone who is currently fighting the Rotom to please make me a special defense roll, and I'll just go down
Could
the
I
list.
try
and
to
I'll
throw a
ask you.
Pokeball?
Unfortunately, that takes up your turn instead of a
Now,
move.
it is fresh. No poison, no nothing.
It's fresh, no poison, no nothing.
All right.
So wait, Pokemon are rolling.
All
HP
of your
die?
Pokemon are gonna go ahead and roll a special defense die.
Special defense. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
I got an 8.
8.
Yep.
Okay. So Iggy got an 8.
Oh, my lord. Come on, gang. We can do better than this.
Troubadour and Sclumply rolled what?
6. Both of them rolled 6.
Both of them rolled 6. Okay. Omen.
Omen got a 3, and Dr. Bones got a 10.
Right.
Okay.
The lads are just
Everybody
not
fails.
doing well. Yeah.
Everybody is going to be hit by this move. I rolled a 13. It's a 9 plus 4. So in this moment, the Rotom is going to start to drift backwards, and it's going to. And as it does so, you can see a wind start to whip up around it, and it's that essence of an evil cackle seems to ride that wind, and you feel this repulsive, awful shiver go down your spine,
no.
even as you're not being hit by it. As each of your Pokemon are going to go ahead and be hit by an ominous wind, each Pokemon that was hit by that is going to take 1 major wound.
Wow.
Oof.
So do we mark
As the
both
ominous
minor
wind-
and major?
You can just mark off the X for major because it's once you've hit 3 major that it goes out.
Oh,
so
of
you
course.
can leave
Thank
the
you.
minors alone.
Okay.
Yeah. But in that moment, each of you feel this this ominous wind, doom, doom, and I get to roll whether or not it raises all of the stat die. So I got to see if I
Oh,
roll a 1 or not on this
no.
D10.
Okay.
So my hands have not left.
We trust you.
You
It's not
cheating?
cool
Are
when
you
you do
cheating?
it.
I like to show.
It's not cool
no,
when
I
you
was
do
showing
it.
you my
It's not
D10.
cool when you do
Okay,
it.
I rolled a 1 on my D10.
Sure.
So what that
Oh, is that
means
good?
is that all. No, that was bad for you guys. It's really bad
That's
for
what
you
I'm saying. It's
guys.
not cool when he does cool stuff.
When it comes to percentages in this game, I always go from the ground up. So
perfect.
that's why we do paralysis. It's like the first it's 1 or 2.
Well, joke's on you. Omen has levitate, so ground doesn't even work. So try
So it
again.
goes back.
Dang it.
Loser.
In this moment, you can see that the Rotom blasts itself backwards. All of its stat die sizes are going to go up by 1 until the end of the battle. And it, yeah,
What type was that?
Ominous Wind is a ghost
It's a
type.
ghost type move.
Okay. Okay. Sick. Troubadour is resistant,
Oh, Troubadour will take 1 less then. We'll take 1 minor wound
so
less.
I take 2.
Two minor
two minor
ones.
Okay.
2 minor
Two
wounds
minor
instead of a
wounds,
major. Okay.
My apologies.
In that moment, the Ominous Wind is going to blast Rotom back through the floor onto the 7th floor. Are you guys following
Oh my God,
in this
he's
moment,
escaping?
trying to go up the staircases?
Yeah.
He's escaping.
Go. Scomply is Asher immediately tries to get Scomply to grab it.
Okay. Well, then if we're continuing, the next person up is going to go ahead and be Dr. Bones. Mr.
That's a bit
Bones, Dr.
rude.
Bones.
We don't
I
have to if no one else.
we gotta
wants
head up
to,
the
That's fine.
stairs.
I didn't want to force us into more combat. Like if people want to.
no, we gotta go. I'm gonna try.
We gotta
I'm
grab
just-
it, yeah.
Son of a gun. He's ruining this tower.
By the way, I want to real quick take a stock. Everyone now understands why the ghost types unplugged the tower,
Yeah,
right?
because it's
It makes
Rotom
sense.
and they didn't want.
yeah,
Rotom
we would
to
die.
be
We
in
would
the
be
fight.
dead.
yeah.
We would be super
Yeah.
dead.
Okay, cool. I'm just glad that has tracked at some point.
no,
for
no,
everyone.
no,
No,
it
it
makes
did.
sense.
As
It makes
as
all the
soon
sense
as
in the
it was a
world.
fridge, I was like, "Oh shit, that's why they."
It was
didn't
that.
want the thing.
Okay. What is Dr. Bones doing? And by the way, I want to let everybody know that this is something that I mentioned earlier, but I just want to refresh everybody. Trainers themselves all move at the end of the round all together, so all of you can move as a group at the end
Right.
of the round.
I'm moving as I mean I have to make it upstairs. I can't teleport through the ground. So he's gonna start taking the stairs step by step as
Okay.
quickly as that can.
Dr.
go.
Bones is gonna start making his way up the stairs. You guys are like right by the stairs because that's where you were fighting the fridge. You knocked it off pretty quick. I would say easily enough Dr. Bones can get up the stairs in that time. Do you have any commands for it for when it reaches the top of the stairs?
Literally, and the form it is in, nothing can do a thing to it.
Okay.
So I will just have him use rage, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, sounds good. He can definitely rage.
Or if I make it to the top of the stairs, can I just chuck a Pokeball? I don't know. Feeling quirky.
You want to hand Dr. Bones a Pokeball, and you want to have Dr. Bones roll through the Pokeball?
Yeah, let's do that.
I feel like that should be illegal, but fuck it, I can't think of a reason why it would be. I'm down.
Put some spin on it. Knock it.
Yeah, okay. You go ahead and roll a d20 for Dr. Bones. What is it?
Dr. Bones add my badge to
No. You're just adding one for
Does he
the
add
catch
his
rate.
rank?
No, it doesn't add anything other than the catch rate of the ball.
I feel like this is a pretty special attack.
No, this is not what this is.
Alright. So it's just a flat roll. Nothing gets added to
it is plus the catch rate of the ball. If you're using a Great Ball, it's +2. If you're using Pokeball, it's +1.
17.
17. Check the difficulty on this real quick, actually.
It possessed this Pokemon.
Okay, wait. It has no major wounds. Plus its
God,
rank.
Like an electric steel
Plus
type?
it's a
that'd be
pseudo.
sick.
Okay. So that's gonna be, what rank is it? It's rank 4, so it's 16. Okay. You do not successfully catch.
It meets
the
it, beats
Rotom.
it.
No. What it is? Well,
I don't know these rules. You gotta tell me.
it's in the rule book that I gave you. I gave you a rule book, and I said, "Hey, here's the rule."
Shout out
book.
to the people at home. I don't read.
You don't
unless
read.
told to by someone other
so
than
no, because it has no major wounds and the rank that it's at. You unfortunately see Dr. Bones go "Ugh," and throw the ball.
I don't
and
see
you-
nothing. I'm downstairs. I gotta make my way
Well,
up.
you can see him at the top of the stairs. You just can't see the thing he's throwing it at.
How
and he
far off
throws
was
the
I?
ball.
You don't have to tell me.
You were off. What did you roll? 17. You're off by 4.
Oof. That's lame, guys.
Yeah,
that's
that's
very
It's pretty
lame.
lame. It is pretty lame. It's pretty rough. But at that point, we can hit the bottom of the round
Off by 4. I just gotta roll a natural 20. What is that? What you're selling me?
with a regular Pokeball and a fully
a
healed.
regular Pokemon.
Yeah, 100%.
He was
Pokeball.
goaded. He was
With a regular
goated.
Pokeball. If you dealt like any damage to it, it would have gone very down.
Well, I can't because you gave him freaking levitate. That's not my fault.
But it's gonna hit all of your guys' turns. So you guys, as a group, can move up the stairs if you
Yeah.
would like.
Yeah.
As you guys hit the base of the
Shuffle,
stairs,
shuffle,
I'm
shuffle,
gonna
shuffle.
roll to see something real quick. Roll 1, 2, 3, 4. So I rolled.
It did that like 2 shakes and then broke out. That
Um,
almost worked.
You hear a rung, 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 rung sound of like an electric
shut
motor
up.
going as you start.
What else did
as
we
you start
start?
to head up
Oh
there.
shit! Because it's all of the stolen items. I've literally just clocked what it is.
So as you get to the top of the stairs, you see that there is a bright toy car with a little electric face on it going rum 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 rum. Like, and it's like one of those like 2 foot
Not gonna
tall,
lie,
like,
guys.
nice, like,
I love this little idiot.
going rum, rum,
I love
rum,
Rotom on the
rum.
worst days. This guy is really hitting me.
And we get to the top of the round. We're gonna
So
go
is
ahead
this
and once
Modem?
again. So go ahead and roll for your facts real quick.
I can recognize
Mr. Fuji Jr.
Let's see what I gotta go with. So that's a 11 plus 2. So that's 16.
16 is definitely gonna hit it. With what you've rolled, you are gonna learn that this Pokemon's stat die distribution, and I cannot
Nice.
screenshot this for you because I just have their pages pulled up because it's changing form so often.
Control
But so I'll just let you know: D4 HP, D6 at attack, D10 is at its speed. It's
Thanks.
D8 is at its speed, D10 is at its special attack, D12 is at its special defense, and its 20 is its defense.
So this is also being boosted by its last turn, right?
It has also been boosted by its last turn, so each of those will be up by 1.
Jesus,
so the lowest it
I
has
was
is the D6
thinking
right
that
now.
was up by
Okay.
1.
No, that is not up by 1.
Running back through these. So HP was a D4.
Yep.
A regular attack was a D6.
D6, yep.
What's its defense?
Defense is D20.
Okay, defense is D20. Okay.
Special attack is D10.
Okay,
Special defense is D12.
got it.
And speed was D8.
You
But
know,
all
I
of
was
those
writing
are
all these
boosted by
down,
one.
but I've lost the.
Yeah,
passion to
I've
do
got-
So. I'm just gonna wing it.
Yeah.
You're winging it. That's fine. You know that this thing is very defensive and deals with special attack. That's what you're aware of.
Roger.
That
Matt, if you're
makes
writing
you
it
feel
down,
better.
bless you.
I've lost the plot a little bit. I'm so sorry. So HP is a D4.
No, you're good. I lost it too.
Defense is a
Yeah.
D20.
Yep.
Special defense
Attack
is
is
a
a D6.
D12.
Yep.
Special attack is
D10.
D10.
Yep.
Attack
Attack is a D6.
is a D6.
And speed is D8.
However, actually,
All of those are up by
Everything got
one.
bumped up.
its
Yeah,
HP
yeah.
is a D6. Special defense is a D20 as well. Good lord.
Yep.
Special attack is a D12. Attack is a D8, and speed is a D12. D10.
Yes.
Jesus. All right. This guy is bulked.
He's strong. I'm actually really impressed. I didn't think I was going to get to use the Ominous Wind's second ability, but I'm really glad it has. But now that we're at the top, the lightning bolt that is the Pokemon
Yeah, let's go, man.
Iggy is going to
Creed.
be up first. I need Iggy to do some damage here. I need Iggy to destroy and kill this thing because it's really funny every time Iggy breaks something.
Shit.
I would also like to mention, actually, I should describe to you what the 7th floor looks like. As you guys get up to the 7th floor, this wooden floor is covered in piles of different, like, old cases, like wooden cases, lots of things that have gone into storage. This is where the tower stored all of the old radio equipment from back when this was supposed to become a radio tower. There are lots of things that are tarped. In the middle of the room, at the back, there is a large shrine that used to be the largest and most visited shrine in the tower, but when they started storing everything up here, people came up here less and less because obviously it kind of ruins the ambiance to have a bunch of boxes and shite. So right now, as Iggy's kind of running up the stairs to pass you guys, Clover, what's going on?
Troubadour, good one.
Same.
Damn. And oh, fucking, this is an electric type. This is bad for me, baby boys.
Oh,
All's-
true. I'm so sorry.
all's-
What did the type move to? Oh,
We don't
you're an
know.
asshole.
I'm assuming-
I'm gonna eat your butt.
I could
I'm assuming
fire.
it's a
Please do.
modem.
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, sorry, Alec, you go. But sorry,
No,
Hannah,
it's
I
okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna go for double kick again.
didn't- Yeah, can't
My
miss,
only.
mate.
It's like the
So
only
sick.
shit I got. Okay, and then I'm gonna roll my attack. Oof. 12 on the first.
Okay, 12. Let me
Not quite an
double
explosion.
check. You get that one.
Okay.
I rolled an 11. 7
And
plus
then
4.
the second one was a 10.
Let's see here. Second one's a 10.
It's double kick.
Second one is not going to hit. The first one definitely hits.
I'm
The second
sick
one
of
does not
playing
hit,
these cat
unfortunately.
and mouse games, you bitch. I think both Clover and Iggy are getting frustrated by the fact that this actual toaster brought to life is like juking him in this way.
Oh, we haven't gotten to the toaster yet, buddy. We haven't
I
gotten
know.
to the
I
toaster
couldn't
yet.
think
We're not
of
gonna get to the
appliance.
toaster, we're
This
gonna
living
kill this
appliance. that this
And I
li-
want to clarify, by the way, for you, like, Alec.
Yeah.
Even though it's not immune to electric type moves, it deals slightly less damage, which on average is going to be more than double kick deals. I'm
Oh,
just going
then
to let you know.
Okay, I'm gonna. You know what? We're gonna go back.
Yeah.
We're gonna go
Okay.
back.
I'll let you keep the same roll for Thunderfang if you
Okay,
like, for
yeah.
the first roll that you did.
So
for kick.
yeah, so Iggy will cast Thunderfang. I think just going into its base sparky nature, he's just
Nice.
frustrated,
Let's go.
and we're gonna see if we can try and get that paralysis or flinch.
Okay.
Um,
Since we've already agreed that it hits, what does it look like as Iggy goes in with a Thunderfang?
Iggy's spines around the mane of its neck just stand completely up, and Dr. Fuji Jr. can see the electricity that was still.
Doctor. I thought it was Mr. Mister.
Shit, Mr. Fuji Jr.
I got my doctorate on the 3rd floor.
Mr. Fuji Jr.
I dropped it.
Mr. Fuji Jr. can see as the electric connection between Iggy and Mr. Bones is still kind of arcing on the floor a bit, and it's sucked into the mane as it completely spikes upward and almost evoking that of like Raikou these large fangs jolt out of
let's
Iggy's mouth
Go, dude.
as he
That's
just
sick.
jams into this creature.
That is so hot.
the
Of all
best
your
part
Jolteon
about
right
this
now to Raikou.
is as the Thunderfang hits, the best part about this is that the stab of the move cancels out the
Resistance?
the resistance.
The negative part, yeah.
So
Nice.
it normally would resist twice because it is a electric grass type Pokemon.
Okay.
It's taking the thing of
I'm
Rotom.
adding.
So instead, it's only going to resist it once because it's a stab move. So it's going to deal 2 minor wounds. And then we get to roll to see if it flinches because Iggy goes before Rotom, so it has the possibility of flinching. But we will not be rolling for paralysis because it's an electric type and cannot be paralyzed.
Okay.
However, we will be rolling
Says
for the flinch.
you.
To remind you all, the HP is the lowest die on Rotom right now. So it is a high likelihood
The lowest
That-
die, a D6.
a D6 versus D12 is what we're going to be rolling because you're going to roll special attack for Iggy and
Oh,
I'm going to roll
yeah.
D6 HP for Rotom. Fuck! I lost my D6.
Nice. Good job. GG.
I'm not going to
Yeah,
take the
means
roll
you
that
don't
was on
get
the
it.
ground. It was a
You don't get
1,
it.
but I'm not going to roll it what was on the ground. Shit. Okay. What are you doing, Alec?
Yell.
He just yelled and then like held something up. Alec's doing something.
Jeff.
I've got skins.
Jaffa! Exploded.
Oh, let's go!
Oh, that's why you're taking fun of. Oh
All right, do it
shit!
2 more times.
Okay, that's pretty cool. That's
Yeah,
pretty cool. I'm
execute
sad
this
this
guy.
wasn't on the attack roll, but
Take his head
this is
off.
still very. As the Thunderfang, like the like the Raikou, like just fucking fangs come out. You go and it just launches directly into the thing, and you've already like described like these amazing fangs. But as they hit, you can see Rotom just like, ugh, like what the fuck?
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I'm just a little lawnmower.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And it is going to be flinched. Rotom is going to flinch when we get to its turn.
Okay.
That
Two
is
for flinching.
Yeah.
that is good to know. Okay, so with that, that's going to be Iggy's turn. Next up is going to be Troubadour.
Okay.
Up the stairs.
Asher, get this thing.
Yeah, this
Now.
is yours.
Here's the thing. I got schemes.
You got schemes. Okay,
I
what's
have
your
a
schemes?
question first, though.
Yeah.
Initiative of Sklumply and Troubadour cannot be switched even though they're the same, right? And both controlled by
Correct.
me. I can't move them.
Unless one of them has something that affects their speed, which will force you to re-roll their speed.
Okay.
I realize I haven't been rolling my speed die to add to anything.
Oh, for your Quick Claw? Okay,
Yeah, for my
go
Quick
ahead
Claw.
and roll Dr. Bones' Quick Claw real quick.
It's just my speed die again, right?
No, it's a
Add it?
D4 for the Quick Claw.
Same thing. That's a 3.
That is going to move Dr. Bones above Rotom in the turn order.
Oh shit!
Okay.
We're still a fair amount away from Dr. Bones, but that does move.
No
Dr.
rush. I
Bones
just
up.
forgot
Iggy
because it's
right
been like
now.
3 turns.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Great move.
Okay, so with Troubadour and Sklumply, why do you ask?
Well, because my tactics of what I'm going to do this turn
Okay.
would have switched, depending on what it is. However,
You know
it's
what?
okay.
They have the same turn order. I'll let you determine it. Actually,
I'm
because
gonna-
you're the
I'm
trainer
gonna-
for both. This is a rare thing.
I am gonna keep it, but purely because I'm theorizing. I think I have a slightly better way that I can go about doing this. First things first, Troubadour is a slow man. He's got 4 squares of movement. Can he reach Rotom?
At this point, I'm gonna say he probably can't get
That's
into
fine.
1 square range.
Poison
with Rotom.
gas is 6 squares. Can I hit Rotom?
Absolutely. You can absolutely hit Rotom.
Poison gas, Rotom.
Okay.
Is my first.
I believe
thing.
that's a special attack die roll.
That is a status, yeah. So that will be a
Okay.
special attack. Which is a shame. My special attack kind of sucks.
You guys are really hitting me with a lot of HP rolls right now. This is rough.
Oh, not dreadful though. 10 altogether.
That is going to beat my once again 6. I've rolled
Let's
another 2
go.
plus
Out on
4.
the editing floor, but they're not
So-
going to know why we're laughing.
I know why you're laughing because I can see the gifts that you're sending in the chat at this
I know,
exact
but this isn't
moment.
gonna be in the thing.
Oh,
This is a 2-shot right now. This is a 2-shot right now. I know exactly how
That
this is gonna be
Pikachu
edited
is
right now because you
literally
2 are
hitting the
talking.
Fortnite dance right now.
Witty.
If you think this isn't going to be a TikTok, you're so wrong.
I get to be in an unbeatable
I know it's not
TikTok?
because you're not gonna edit it. You're not
Alec,
gonna want to
we made
edit
it,
all
baby.
this.
We made it.
We
baby.
did it!
But at this moment, what does it look like as the poison gas hits the Rotom? Because it absolutely works.
Like crawling doesn't Troubadour doesn't go up the stairs. Troubadour like slime climbs up. Like 'cause we have a fucking climb. We have a climb speed. Is climbing up, pokes their giant ass head, and then just like and this like years of gross ass. It's not poison like poison. It's just mold. It's like spores, just like get released.
gross.
Wow, Asher really about to start The Last of Us in Pokemon.
Yeah, that's
really
it.
about to bring out
What town?
Okay. Yeah.
It's infected with poison. Beautiful. Sklumply goes next, and I'm gonna do something bizarre. Asher
What are you
slash
doing?
me has clocked the fact that this Rotom has jumped from one of the stolen items to another stolen item.
To another stolen item.
Sklumply does not want to hit the Rotom, wants to break the other items before it can jump in.
Go ahead and roll me a spot hidden check real quick.
All right.
please, for Asher.
What am I rolling?
One of
My
the stolen
apologies.
items a chessboard because you're playing
So,
checkers right now.
Asher, you using your badges are going to roll me a spot hidden check. I was really hoping that somebody
Oh,
was going to
let's
realize
go,
this and try and deal
baby!
with
I'd
this.
love to do that. Spot hidden. Okay, that's int, so that's a d20. That's good. And then I get +4 to this. Ah, piss! I only got an 8.
8 is good. What are you talking about, dude? 7
yeah,
is
I just
normally
because
where
I
we
rolled
just
on
turn
a
around successes.
d20. It was like a bad roll on a d20.
Yeah, 7,
The dice
7
is
is
fine.
good in this game. Yeah.
Yeah.
But as you look around, you can see that currently Rotom is inhabiting this toy car that is there. However, you also note that there is a very beautiful digital camera on digital camera off to one side, and in the corner there is a very nice rotating fan. You would also notice that the piece of equipment for the weed sprayer is also in the corner.
West side.
There are 3 items. Which item are you going to have it go for at this moment? And because a Pokemon is not inhabiting it, if you hit it for 1 major wound's worth of damage, I'll say you break
breaks.
the item.
That
Yeah.
fucking owns. Okay. Let's go for the camera. This, because there's a flash in the camera, I'm imagining, and I don't want that to be a thing that is able to hit us. This sucks for
Takes away
Asher
my
as well
fire
because
Rotom.
it's these are very sentimentally important
Yup.
objects. However, if they possess it, they're going to get destroyed anyway, and then they can do more damage. So Asher's like, okay,
Pop out
trolley
the
problem.
SD card. We're good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, trolley probleming it.
Okay. Yeah, I am going to set a static difficulty of 5 to hit
Beautiful.
the camera from where Sklumply is at
Sklumply
right now.
can move 10 squares, so is fast.
Fucking yeah. Honestly, if you just want to mark off use of one of your moves and describe how you destroy the camera,
Yeah, but
that'll work.
I would fucking love to do that. All right, so as Asher gets up the top of the stairs, has this I have an idea, and since Sklumply hasn't been hitting, is Sklumply, ignore the Rotom. Go and hit the other item so they can't transfer into it. Troubadour, make sure it's distracted. And then Troubadour with this poison gas
with the
Sklumpy,
gas, and then Sklumply comes in.
flies through it and then crunches down on this on this camera and destroys it. Yeah.
Aaron erases Heat Rotom from the list.
Go. I am
big sad.
I am specifically keeping that pesticide because if there's a chance that it's a poison type, I will catch it. I want 3 poisons on my team. Anyway, that's it. That's me done.
Okay. Next one up is after Sklumply is going to be Dr. Bones, who is there.
Cool. Doesn't Omen go before as well? In terms of turn,
Dr. Bones rolled its D4 higher than Omen as well. So it goes
understand
Dr.
that.
Bones,
Okay.
then Omen, then Rotom.
My ask is because I want to try and throw a Pokeball, but I want to try and use Omen to get another stat onto it. If
Okay.
I'm able to, because their turns are side by side, is why I ask that, if it's possible.
Aaron's debating how much bullshittery he wants to allow, but Aaron is a big bullshittery professor, and I think Aaron's going to allow it because he's an asshole. I think I'm going to say yes.
you.
I think I'm
Thank
going to
you.
say yes. This is not a
All right.
consistent ruling for anyone who watches the main campaign. Is Aaron letting
Catch
some one
Seth
shit
Wake
stuff
doing
happen,
this
some one-shot
every
shit happen.
future battle. Okay, I'm going to yell out to Omen, you can do this, just focus this time and try again. We're going to go with, this time we're actually going to Does it make a difference between confuse or hypnosis for like catching rates?
It's just as long as it has a status effect on it.
A status. Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna try confuse because then if it is confused, it might hit itself.
Okay.
And just change it up a bit.
Okay, sounds good.
Well, it's a normal attack. Well, it's not ghost right now. It's fine.
It's not ghost. It is currently an electric grass type.
Cool. Yeah, we're gonna go with that, and then it's a special attack. Yeah. Okay. So that's gonna be an 18.
That doubles my 9. He definitely is
let's
confused.
Go, dude. Let's go.
In this moment,
job.
as
Well
Omen,
done.
who has been trying to hit all these things every single turn and has been missing, what does Omen look like now as he's doing it? And how
so I
does
think-
Rotom react to it?
As he is just trying to hit all these hypnosi, and is like focusing really hard on trying to make them hit. He just kind of gets confused himself, just like moving left and right and trying to figure out what item to go with. So he kind of just like his eyes are a bit dizzy, and he just lets out like a ghastly, and it's just a big confused ray that just tries to hit as much stuff as possible, but it clips into it because he's just like I give up.
Fucks. That's awesome.
And tries to go for it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna look to Dr. Bones and be like, put some English on this one, and I'm gonna T-ball a great ball.
Nice.
T-ball.
Buzz.
You
Nice.
see, Dr. Bones, get ready. Go ahead and roll me D20 plus 2, please.
All right.
Okay, so this has a status condition. It has a major wound as of Iggy's attack. So Iggy did that. Let's see here, and then the poison gave it the status condition. That's gonna bring that to an even 10. That's an even 10 difficulty plus the so 15. So it's gonna be a 15 difficulty.
I rolled a 14
Ah.
plus 2.
Plus 2.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
So you're
in
gonna see the ball as the Pokeball as he hits it. It's going to fly at the Rotom, and Rotom's gonna kind of see it coming at it and duck down a little bit. It goes over its head, but because he put some English on it, it bounces off the ground and spins
Oh,
back and knocks it
beautiful.
in the back of its head.
Fuck yeah! You get some Johnny English on there.
Yeah.
So as you the ball, that was for you, Krail. That was
Yeah,
for you.
thank you.
As the ball,
National
as
treasure.
the ball, as the ball hits it, pulls it into the ball and eats the ball.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well done. That was good.
As the
Well,
ball
good
is
roll.
successfully
And I'll
captured.
have the Pokeball come back over to me, or however that magically works in the anime, and then I'm going to toss it over to Asher and just say, "Put this on your talk to Article and put this on there, or something. You could do something with this, right? And get some more traffic for the tower.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
And then afterwards, do what you can release it, or just don't have it ruin the tower anymore.
I
Great
can.
job, everyone.
all of the Pokemon who were standing there like fighting it, all just kind of look around at each other. You could see Iggy go, Jolteon. But that's it. We did it. That was the fight.
Hey, you did great, bud. Like you
Team effort. This wouldn't have happened without any one of you. You all worked
we all
together.
did
We
well.
did this. We
Mr. Fuji Jr. really makes me feel seen, and I deeply appreciate it.
Great job. I'm gonna yell down to the tower. You can plug everything back in now. To the like Marowak.
You hear that? You hear that like down?
Yeah.
And after, like-
Bones, I'll have Bones. Dr. Bones
Dr.
yell it
Bones
too.
yell too. Yeah, Marowak. And after like a few minutes, you hear, and all the lights
Nice.
back on.
Nice.
As something
AC's
plugs
been
the generator
killer,
back
man.
in.
We've had nothing in here. The
Yeah,
circulation.
no air
is
circulation at
stale.
all.
Yes.
There's still some like gross mold spores still in the air from where Troubadour like released that
Troubadour's
poison
just
breath.
fucking absorbing them now, like getting it all, collecting them all back in.
Sclumpy
Pac-Man game.
like gets the tongue really wet and then like swipes it through the air, kind of like how when you do like fly catching, where you get like a wet net and just kind of toss it through the air. And it's just
Yeah.
and Iggy looks up at you, Clover, and goes,
Jolteon.
Good job.
and kind of rubs up against your leg.
Just pats him.
Yeah.
You did great.
But there is that thing where you all look around and like, oh, this fucking Rotom, we did it. It's got captured.
Oh, that was a lot of excitement. For
Walks
one
over
day.
to
So we head back
Yeah,
downstairs
yeah.
for some snacks.
Yeah,
Asher
absolutely.
walks over to Sklumply, who wasn't able to do anything, then destroyed a camera, and we didn't need to destroy a camera, and is like, you did really well. That was a really good backup.
Golbat.
You're so cute. All right, I can't say bad at you.
It like gives you a tongue hug again when it's like full of your abs. I want to apologize to the audio podcast for the amount of awful gargling that I make on this show. But you weren't here for the burping episode.
Oh, I wasn't.
Oh, this
That's
is going to
fair.
come out before the burping episode. You guys don't even know what I'm talking about, audience.
I don't know.
They might know by this time. Who knows?
No, not on the
Okay,
release
maybe not.
schedule. But yeah, you guys start to head back downstairs, and as you go downstairs, Zubat start flying throughout the tower. The lights very much fucking up the Zubat, and you can see them like all immediately retreating up towards the 7th floor where there's the least amount of light. You can see
As we're going down the
Marowak
stairs, I'll pop off the lights of like the higher
off the light
up ones.
switch just to
Yeah.
let them get some rest, and you click those off. But also like Marowak and Cubone start to like return to the higher floors. You see the baby Cubone like Cubone as you guys come downstairs with his little like bone stick.
Little guy.
And he goes and he bonks Clover in the knee.
Ow.
Very much taking after what Dr. Bones has been doing.
Yeah. Good job.
They're a great influence.
It's like when a little kid learns that like nut punches are a thing, and they just like bah every person they meet.
The thing
You
is-
know what I mean?
Clover is a young individual who has been bullied mercilessly. He will accept it and take it as a love language.
Lots of dissect in that.
I don't want to talk about it.
And you guys continue down. Eventually, you hit the 2nd floor, and you find that the Phantom Labyrinth is kind of shifted. And you see now that kind of floating in the center of the room, instead of the labyrinth, there is 2 Pokemon. One like large, almost like semi-spherical in nature, with like little purple legs coming out the bottom and purple arms and like big tufty ears and a brilliant like red eyes. And there's another that's floating, just kind of like a spectral set of hands with a body. As you're all Kanto natives, you would recognize a Gengar and a Haunter, both floating above it. And then you hear Gengar, Haunter, as both seem very excited to see that you have succeeded in the mission that they assigned you.
Oh.
Communicating much easier. You could just write us a letter or a note. You don't have to go through some drastic. It's fine. It's fine.
And you see that they're looking around, and they both seem a little confused, like Gengar. They seem to be looking for something. They're missing something.
Oddish. Maybe they're looking for Oddish.
Omen.
It's Omen.
Omen. Shit.
Yeah, I mean Omen's out. I don't know if that's
Okay.
it makes a
As
difference.
they look around, they do spot Omen, and they both go over to them, and you can see that they do like a little like ghost like, and they all start to like rotate together and making stupid tongue faces at each other. And you can actually see that in that moment, Sklumpy like wanders over and joins, and they go, and they're just doing these stupid, dumb little dances
I hate
together.
this.
It's awful. But they seem like genuinely happy in this moment. But like, as they kind of like look around, you can see that Omen is describing something, ghastly, like explaining something to the others. And you see it like gestures down to I believe Asher's hand that's holding the Great Ball. And you can see that immediately Haunter like pulls down both eyelids and is like, and Gengar is like, they're just like clowning on this fucking ghost that got
get
caught.
dunked on. You got captured. What a nerd.
Idiot. Fucking loser.
Fucking
Lame-o.
idiot. That's really like, if you could speak Pokemon, that's really what they're saying to this ghost in the Pokeball.
Yo, can you believe this Poke
Really,
Pussy
their
got
Pokedex
caught?
entry should be like Haunter and Gengar, the bully Pokemon. Like
That's really what they
they're
are.
not nice. Jeez.
At the end of the day, pranksters are basically just bullies that are funny.
Holy fucking Christ. What did you just say?
At the end of the day, pranksters
Yo.
are just bullies who are funny.
They definitely listen to the like Kanto equivalent of a Joe Rogan podcast
I
or
was
something like
just
that. Sure.
But I'm gonna say that you all have completed the one shot. If you guys want to epilogue anything here, I know that 2 of you have some work that you want to do in the tower and continue on, and I know that Clover, you actually
Joe
came to the
Rogan
tower.
Roller Podcast. Sorry, I just had to. I was like, I know
All right,
there's
fuck
something
you, don't
in
get
this.
your epilogue anymore. I'm taking your epilogue. This is your epilogue is mine now. You don't get it anymore.
That honestly, I respect that move. That makes sense.
Unless anyone else has anything they want to mention, I do want to say that Clover, you'd probably depart within the next day or so, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. As you go to leave, you would hear Marowak, Marowak coming down the stairs. And you would see that there is the adult male Marowak that had been upstairs earlier. And it's got like a rucksack made of like an old scarf around its shoulders. And on its back, you can see packed in there is the small Cubone and like 6 berries. And it like grabs it like, Marowak.
Yo,
Are you?
tell everybody
I'm
on my way.
New friends and new places to see. Clover just like sits crisscross applesauce and is just sort of like to the Marowak. Are you sure?
Marowak.
It would be my honor and privilege to journey through this world with them. Thank you.
Marowak. And it seems like the vibe you get is little Cubone really wanted to go with you, but is too young. So Marowak is also departing. to
2
come
for
with you.
1. You get a 2
Oh,
for
nice
1 combo.
twofer.
Okay, well,
Just a dad and his son coming to join you on your Pokemon adventure.
let's get started.
Marowak's held item is just Cubone.
Yeah, it is. That's what it is. Just baby Cubone. It can take a whole extra major wound before it goes
It's
down.
like that. It's like that thing that the Kangaskhan does when it mega evolves, where like it hits once and then hits a second time.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
The
yeah.
little one that just hopped out.
But with that, the kind of mystery of the Rotom in Lavender Town will come to a close.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Thank you guys for joining me for that. I'm looking at the time. Editor, I'm going to be wrong. I think it's going to be 3 episodes. I think it's going to be 3 episodes.
I got the vibe
Um,
there was a natural dip in
during the break
yeah.
point. Yeah.
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 But I really thank you guys for coming and joining us for the first like little like foray into the Unbeatable world that isn't like the main campaign.
Thank you for having
This is
us.
something I was really nervous about and really excited to do.
Stoked, bud. So sick.
You,
We killed it.
what do we,
Yeah.
guys, dude, Aaron, you are phenomenal. And
Yeah,
this, like,
Han, that was sick as hell.
seriously. And also this game fucks supremely hard.
You made a whole ass game. This shit owns. Yeah, this.
And there are holes in it, but we're filling those
Oh,
slowly.
yeah,
We're
but
filling
that's
those as we play.
And those holes wouldn't
As
be
we
filled
play.
without you guys being here with
Exactly,
us to
we need
fill
more.
them.
I'm here
That's
to
why I like that
fill
you
the
guys are
holes
here.
you need filled.
Say more.
Say more, please.
I gotta go.
Can you be the
Fuck yeah.
Rotom in my
Gotta go
little
fill some
Twitch?
Gotta fill them holes filled.
But yeah, thank you guys
Fill
for
them
joining
up,
us.
hole.
I really appreciate that you guys have done this, and also this is gonna go up first on the Patreon. So I thank you for the patrons who have
Shout out patrons.
sat and hung out. But I'm gonna go ahead and toss it to pre-recorded me to tell you about all that. So love you guys.
Physically toss
Goodbye.
Yeet, bye everybody.
Thank you for watching this episode of Unbeatable. Don't forget to get access to our Discord through our Patreon, because we hang out with our community there and gather questions for our monthly Q&As. See you later, and don't forget to stay unbeatable. Thank you guys for supporting today's episode by subscribing to our Patreon. Specifically, thank you Stella Cosmister for coming and supporting us at the champion tier. We could not do this show without you. Thank you so much.
I am unbeatable. I'll train until I meet my goal. If stakes are high, no, I won't fold because I am unbeatable. Earning every badge, whatever it takes. I'm gonna be the best trainer. You just wait, and I know the road ahead looks like it won't be easy. I am unbeatable. Standing by my side, got my friends with me to explore a whole world of possibilities. But no matter what the challenge is, we can overcome it together. Because we are unbeatable, we'll train until we meet our goal. If stakes are high, no, we won't fold because we are unbeatable. We are unbeatable, we'll train until we meet our goal. If stakes are high, no, we won't fold because we are unbeatable.